All right, so we are back and we are at halftime of this first game. We've got 3 on the docket. So now we are on Facebook and on YouTube. We apologize for the interruption that we had earlier on, but hey, we were able to get it back with no issue. We only missed a half. 41-21 the score right now. We'll have Tim. If you don't mind, Tim, let's bring it back in here to where I'm at here, and we'll go over some first half stats here, since now we got everything back and working the way that it should. 41-21 is the score right now. There we are. Let's talk about what we've got right now so far. The Greenville Lady Bears, they are shooting 50% right now. They are 16 out of 32. Looking over at Senath, they are shooting 8 out of 29. They are 29%. It's been the turnovers right now. Senath, they've got 13 turnovers, and Greenville only with 7 turnovers. As you can see, I've got a chair that's not being set in right now. My good buddy Nathan Walk, he will join us coming up. Right now he is talking to the Twin Rivers Superintendent, Rob Brown, so we'll get him back in just a moment. 3 minutes and 31 seconds until halftime comes to an end. We want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors. Make sure now that we're on Facebook, now that we're on YouTube, make sure hit that share button for us on social media. Let us know where you're watching from, and more importantly, who you want to win. By the way, coming up later tonight, it is the top-seeded Doniphan Donettes. I was talking to head coach Adam Epps a little bit ago, and he told me that it's going to be a much different lineup than what we saw on Saturday, and the flu bug is going around. So we wish all those players who can't be here today, we wish them all the best, and hopefully they're able to get back very, very soon. But Coach Adam Epps tells me that it'll be a different lineup. So that's going to go on the next game against Poplar Bluff. It is a championship quarterfinal. In the third game of the night, it'll feature the Lady Tigers out of Neelyville. They will take on the Lady Bulldogs out of Portageville. That game right there, I believe anyway, could very well be the game of the tournament to this point. We'll wait and see how it all pans out. We've got 2 minutes and 16 seconds until until the second half resumes. It'll be Greenville basketball when we come back. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in here tonight or this afternoon. We are live from the 26th Annual Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament. It is presented by Southern Care and Comfort. We're back in 1 minute with the second half. All right, so we are back as we get ready. Tim, do me one more favor. Hit that camera around and let's bring in Coach Nathan Walk yet again. Full screen now that we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook together. You got that silly hat on again. No, I'm just kidding, Coach. Glad to have you alongside, and it's been a great first half of basketball. So if you're Coach Pierce right now for Senath, how do you get back in the ball game being down 20 points?
First and foremost, you have to limit Greenville to one shot, one contested shot, rebound it, don't turn it over, and come down and run some offense. When they've done that in the half court, they've gotten several open looks there along the baseline as well as the wing, and doing a pretty good job of dribble penetration also. If they continue to do that, they'll definitely have a chance to crawl back in this game.
Now, on the other side of things, if you're Coach Johnson, how do you maintain this 20-point lead?
I tell them no let up. The game's not over. You got 16 minutes left, and it's definitely not time to kind of take it out of gear. You got to keep the Pedal to the metal, so to speak.
You ready for second half basketball?
Oh,
Here we go. As Presley walks, three-point shot is no good. Great job there by Ella on the rebound. Once again, Greenville using their size to their benefit.
Yep, got 3 good looks there.
Still could not get the shot to fall. Nevertheless, we are back to live action.
I don't think you want her to shoot it. Well, they lucked out there, left open Jamerson for a very good look, and she just wasn't able to.
And normally she's got a high percentage of knocking those shots down. So we're back to the same starting 5 that we had to begin the game on both ends of the floor. So we are back here. Greenville's wearing their away black jerseys with the red trim, red numbering. They're going right to left on your TV screens. You look at Senath, they are wearing their home whites. Good shot by Ariel West. She was left wide open, and she's got 2 more. 14 points now for Ariel West. Her sister Ashlyn has 11, and then 9 by Brianna Despain, 6 by Presley Walk, and 2 by Ella Walk.
It's pretty good scoring, spread it out. Another
good shot by Burleson there on the 3 ball. I saw you looking at your roster.
Yep.
I don't need a roster, Coach.
Frankie,
I'm just messing with
professional.
I wouldn't say that. I'm not really professional sometimes. Big 3-point shot a moment ago by Senath. Ariel West throws one up. It's no good. Rebounded by Burleson. It is 43-24 the score. Good shot by Jamerson. Tries to draw the contact. And this time, Lady Bears not having any of it. So now we're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Ella Walk shot is off the mark. It's no good. A great rebound by Presley Walk, and she goes up and scores from the free throw line. It is now 45-24.
It's more of the first half story for the Bears. They're really doing a good job on the offensive glass and able to stick in those second and third opportunities.
5:57 to go here in the third quarter. We're on YouTube now. We're on Facebook. There's a steal taken by the Lady Bears, and Brianna Despain, she misses the first opportunity, but she is able to at least go up, and she drew the contact, the offensive rebound by Ella Walk. What was you saying, Coach?
She needs to finish. Both girls had opportunities to finish there and potentially get a three-point play.
There's 5. They've got 4 timeouts left. You want me to call one here?
No, I'm trying my best to be dad and not coach today.
All right.
And it's not working out very well.
We're going to be professional here. Ella Walk is 1 for 3 on the free throw line with 3 points. Missed the first one, made the second one, presented by First Choice Insurance. 2 out of 4, 50% here on the night so far.
Greenville has switched out of their full court man-to-man and kind of came back down into a zone. I don't know if that's trying to stay out of foul trouble here in the second half, kind of protect those kids that got some fouls, and see what happens.
Good move inside by Ella Walk inside to Ariel West. She's got 14. She's going to go shoot 2 more free throws presented by First Choice Insurance. Ariel West 1 for 6 on the free throw line so far today, Coach.
Hey, that means she's just due to knock these 2 down.
That's a big foul, by the way. Hallie Jamerson picks up her 4th in the ball game, and that's huge for Senath. That's 4 fouls already.
Coach
West
Pierce is definitely going to have a decision to make. It looks like
I think the decision's been made.
It has been made.
We're going to leave her out.
We're going to leave her out there.
47-24. That is their best player. So now Jamerson.
Good move.
Yeah, good move there to get some separation as she gets the 2 points. She's got 6 on the ball game at 47-26.
You know, you see a lot of times coaches will be quick to pull that kid when they get their 3rd or their 4th foul, and a lot of times, you know, trying to save them for later, you end up not playing them at all and can cost you a ball game. I think she's got a good handle on her kids and knows that Jamerson's going to do all she can to not pick up that 5th foul and leaving her out there and rolling with her.
Absolutely. Senath now going to go baseline. Jamerson yet again, a little bit of separation there. Bang. Drops the triple on that one. She goes over a Lady Bears player to do it. She's got 9 here in the ball game at 47-29. I was going to say this game, as we see a turnover there, near turnover by the Greenville Lady Bears, this game can be summed up in 2 categories. It is out-rebounding Senath by a large margin, 28-21. By the way, Greenville, 11 offensive rebounds, and the other is the turnover ratio. Right now, 2-1 in favor of Greenville. As we see Presley Walk with a 3-point, no good. Another offensive rebound by Ariel West, and she goes in and drops the deuce inside the paint. And we've got a player that is slow. Maybe took an inadvertent
elbow, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
I didn't really see what happened, Frankie.
I think it's Reyes. Yeah, it's going to be Reyes. She's grabbing the neck and throat area. I can't speculate because I'm all the way up here. But that's the way it's looking at this point. I was going to say before that last shot by Ariel West, this game can be summed up in 2 different categories, as Reyes will go to the bench right now. Coming in for her will be Jamie Mariquin. Hopefully she is able to return. It is going to be the throat area, maybe an inadvertent elbow. But the turnover battle has been an issue for Senath. 14 turnovers right now. Greenville's only got 7.
And that's, that's the story of the game. That's 7 extra possessions.
3-point by Jamerson's no good. Rebounded by Burleson on the tip out. Burleson now gets it to Horton. She goes down the lane. She's going to draw the contact, and she's going to shoot 2 more first choice insurance free throws coming up.
I believe that was on Ariel West.
I think it is, yeah.
Yep,
you're right.
Second.
She's got 17 points, 2 fouls here in the ball game. By the way, Greenville shooting 45%, Senath 31%. First free throw coming up by Horton. It is off the mark. It is no good. Horton on the ball game, 5 points. She is 1 of 5 on the free throw line. Also 5 rebounds to go along with her game here today. Our stats here today presented by Nathan Walken Company. Like how I did that? You didn't even comment on it. You just let it go.
Just letting it marinate, Frankie. Just let it marinate.
I know what you're doing. You're being a dad up here watching. I know what you're doing. I'm not silly. I know what's going on here.
I know it.
So now Jamerson going to inbound to Horton. Good job by Ella Watt getting a hand on it, knocking it out of bounds. So what I was told before we get into more action here, I was told from Coach Adam Epps that because of illnesses, it's been going around in the Doniphan School District. 3-point basket is good by Burleson. That is a huge 3-pointer, and all of a sudden it is 42 or 49 at 32, a 17-point lead. I was going to say that we're not going to see certain players coming up today. Not sure which ones those are just yet, but we're not going to see certain ones play coming up in the game next because of illnesses, and that could be a big thing going forward in this tournament.
Yes, and I think he had some girls missing Saturday
he did.
also.
Had 5 of them missing on Saturday.
And that's where, your depth comes in, and he was able to find somebody to stick in there, and they were able to handle their business.
Turnover by Greenville, and count the bucket and the foul. Burleson, she is able to ride it all the way to the lane and get the 2 points. And a foul going to be called on the Lady Bears. A 3-point play the old-fashioned way. That is 3 on Presley Walk.
It was a really good finish there by Burleson.
It was. She's got 17 points also.
Yes.
A very quiet 17 points. Make it 18 now. Presented by First Choice Insurance. And we're going to get Journey West now to come in the ball game. Journey will come in for Presley. So both Ella and Presley walk right now with 3 fouls. Ella stays in the ball game coming up on the 3-minute mark. Ariel West out to Journey West. And now Ella Walk is going to have it batted away by Burleson. She's all by herself, goes up and scores, and she's got 20.
12-point game now, Frankie. I told you,
Okay, so here's the deal. I don't want you to cut my mic off or anything, Coach, but I love a good close ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. We all do. When our kids aren't involved.
I know. Brianna Despain misses that shot. It's going to go out of bounds, and a turnover there on the Lions, rather. And now we're going to see coming back in Tanya Martinez. She will come in for Mariquin. Tell you what, you got to tip your cap here to the Lions here. They are giving it to Greenville, everything they want and then some this half. Another turnover right there. Oh, right back as Ella Walk is able to get it right back. Goes inside, and once again a turnover. 16-8 right now is the point spread here in the third quarter by Senath.
Senath could have laid down, but they've done what they needed to do. They're turning Greenville over and going down and making shots, and for whatever reason, they've come out this third quarter.
So Ella comes out, Presley back in the ball game. If you're Presley, what are you trying to do right now with 3 fouls?
Just block out and don't foul. And
Burleson's shot is no good. Thought that was going to go in for a moment. West on the rebound, and once again, Ashlyn West cannot finish on the shot. Rebounded by Jamerson. She breaks away, goes inside the paint, and a blocking foul coming up, I believe, on Journey West.
You know, Senath's really taking it too. Greenville's kind of knocked Greenville on their heels a little bit here. It's kind of surprising as far as the effort from Greenville, but, you know, hats off to Senath. They are really getting after it.
First choice insurance free throws upcoming here for Jamerson. And Jamerson now on the free throw line. Got that monitor there for you, Coach, just so you can see. She misses the free throw.
Frankie, if I wanted to watch it on TV, I'd stayed home.
Mariquin going to come back in. Martinez, well, when you're a guy of my age, sometimes having a monitor can really go wonders. Second free throw coming up. It is on the way, good, presented by First Choice Insurance. 49-38, 17-8 right now, scoring-wise in the third. It has been all Senath. They were down by 20 going into halftime. They've cut it down to 11, and Horton just rips it away. It was an excuse me pass that went right to Horton by mistake. Burleson on the triple, no good. Big rebound by Payne. And now Jamerson going to go down the lane. She's going to draw the contact. If it's on, is it on Walk or is it on West? There were two players there. Oh, it's going to be on Walk, Coach, and that's number 4.
Yeah, that's big.
That was a big foul. I was thinking for a mere matter of a moment it was going to be on Ariel West. Yeah. But instead they'll give it to Walk. And looks like Ella going to come back in the ballgame. At first free throw presented by First Choice Insurance. Ella Walk comes in. Presley Walk will go out. 8 points, 4 rebounds. So if you're Coach Johnson, when do you put her back in?
Oh,
you got a 10-point lead, make it 9.
I would try to hold her till the fourth if I could, and just try to play with what you got. But you know, if it gets tight and you need her, you got to throw her in there. You don't want to sacrifice the game on on something that, you know, may happen or may not.
Oh, big shot long there. 2-pointer by Ariel West. That's a huge. That Greenville needed that shot.
Yes.
51-40 now.
Kind of right the ship there, but you know, Senath comes right back.
Senath with a big 3-pointer, no good. Oh, could have been a foul on the other end. Not called. Burleson could not get the shot to go down. She'll do it again. Bang! This one she does take advantage of. And all of a sudden, Senath has made a huge comeback.
Yep. 12-point swing in this quarter, I believe.
It is, and there you go. Nearly a turnover, going to be a foul, though. If that's on Jamerson, that's number 5, and that might be on Jamerson. I think it is.
21.
Is it 21? No, it's number
Burleson.
5. No, it's on Jamerson.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, no, that's it.
That's a big
huge.
Foul. That's huge.
That is huge.
That's the gamble. Jamerson is going to go out of the ball game. 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in the ball game. Shot is, there you go, good shot there by the Lady Bears.
You know, and you hate to tell a kid not to play hard. She was going after that pass, and they just kind of got tangled up. It's just tough play, man, just a tough break.
If you're Burleson now, this is where you've got to take over this ball game. You got 20 points. On the other end, Ariel West has 19 for the Lady Bears. Those two have been huge impacts to the game.
Absolutely.
But Burleson can't do it by herself, and neither can West. The only thing for Greenville, they've got a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter as of right now. Horton, 5 seconds and counting. Burleson, she wants it. She'll take it. Money.
That's
Saw
a big,
that one go
big
in
shot.
as soon as it released her hand, and now it is down to 7 points. What a shot by Burleson to end the quarter. 23 points for the ball game. Tim, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and bring it up here to where we are sitting, and we want to get Coach's Walk reaction as what are we seeing right here as we look at the scoring dynamic here. Senath was down by 20 points going into halftime. They could have folded, Coach, and that's not what they have done. They come out plus 13 at 25-12. Greenville was outscored in that third quarter.
Well, they just turned up the defensive pressure, Frankie. You know, they got after them, and they were able to force 3 or 4 turnovers in a row and went down and scored on them. And the shots that didn't go in the first opportunity, they did a good job of crashing the offensive glass and sticking it back in the hole.
Absolutely. So, Senath, your best player, one of your best players, has fouled out already. Presley Walk has 4 fouls already. Ella's got 3. So if you're either coach, what do you tell your stars right now with 8 minutes to go? those that are in foul trouble.
Just to play disciplined defense and not to try to go make an unbelievable play and run the risk of picking up that silly 4th or 5th foul, and just play disciplined, keep your man, or I guess keep your person in front of you, contest a shot, and then everyone else needs to block out and rebound.
Anybody you want to say hi to real fast before we get back to the ball game? Anybody watching for you, Coach Walk, specifically?
I doubt anybody is watching for me specifically, but I would like to say hi to all the Greenville fans and thank you for the support.
I was going to say one better. You've got a great scorekeeper over there taking the score right now for Greenville.
Yes, yeah.
You want to say hi to her?
My wife.
Okay.
Hello, Jeanette Walk over there.
There
if
you
you
go.
ever watch this feed, I did mention you. So there you go.
So now we are back to live action now. Ella Walk. Also, Journey West to begin things. Brianna Despain, and we're got an official timeout here.
Clock did not start.
Oh,
did not reset the clock.
Boy. Or I should say the official there should be 7:48, guys. 7:48 is what I've got. I think Shannon Foster is looking at me. I've got 7:48 on my dial. They're going to go ahead and redo the whole thing. Bless their hearts. They're going to get a redo.
Well, good thing that shot didn't go in. That had been upsetting for
a lot of folks.
A lot of folks.
Just so we're all clear out there, I'm taking the right score. I had the right clock.
Frankie, there's never a doubt.
Now we're going to get a foul. This one's going to be against Brianna Despain, away from the ball. That's a big one there. It's a turnover. Not in terms of it's a big one because she's not in foul trouble by any means. It's just an issue because it's a turnover.
Yes, and it's a 7-point lead. If Senath comes out and hits another 3, then it's down to a 2-possession game.
Almost a turnover there by Mariquin in the corner, and now it will be a turnover there. Good job there by the Lady Bears to respond as Horton is going to be called for the foul.
Senath's done a really, really good job of getting back in this game, and they just need to kind of stay the course and give themselves an opportunity to get some more stops and come down and run some good offense. Greenville needs to kind of relax, run offense, see what they can get, not be in panic mode, and just do what they do.
So now Brianna Despain back over to Ella Walk. Walk now trying to go down low. She does to Ariel West. Now back out to Ella. Walk now, top of the key, 7:10 to go. This game is far from over. Journey West now. Once again, Ella Walk calling for it, going right back to Ariel West, and she's going to have it taken away by Burleson. Burleson now going to slow up the tempo just a little bit.
Good transition D there by Greenville, kind of.
Oh, good job by Ella Walk. It's going to go off of Burleson. Yes, it is. It hit her on the back leg, turnover on Burleson. And when this game is finished, we're talking about turnovers. Right now, Senath with 17, but Greenville has turned the ball over a little bit.
Several
too. They're up to 13
several
times
opportunities,
now.
Yep.
Another one right there.
And then right back.
Right back to them. Shot is up. It's no good. And once again, Greenville using that size.
Good timeout call there by Coach Pierce.
I can hear Coach Pierce all the way up here. Make sure, if you don't mind, to hit that share button for us on social media. We're back on Facebook and on YouTube. We had some issues to begin the ball game, but the good news is Tim was able to fix them and get us back when it counted. Only missed a half. Not a big deal. We're back now.
So, Frankie, the last time we spoke we did these games, you said your son was a budding meteorologist. Is that still his passion?
He is.
So what's the long-range forecast here for Christmas break?
Well, if I can be honest with you and everybody watching, he doesn't know. Ask me why. Let me take a drink of water real fast.
Why?
He's grounded.
Oh,
and
Frankie.
he has not had a tablet in about a week. And let me tell you, it is killing him.
Man, right before
Christmas. You mess
Christmas.
up in the Castile household, and I get serious pretty quick.
But
he'll get it back. He will.
I got faith in him. He's a good kid. He'll make good choices.
But believe me, he's been asking me every day what they're showing. and I almost feel kind of guilty. So I'm assuming that by the week's end, he will be here in person, and he'll probably be giving us the weather forecast.
Well, I hope so. If it was up to me, I'd already give it back to him. But
I know. But I try to be hardcore sometimes. My wife says I should do that more often, but
yes.
I don't. She does most of the discipline, not me. So now Mariquin now. Boy, this is a big possession here. 7-point game. Burleson got free again. This one is no good.
Good rebound there.
Good block out for sure.
We turn it right back over.
I was going to say, Horton is going to go up, and she's going to draw the contact. But here's the thing. Horton right now is down, or I should say 1 for 6 on the free throw line. And that'll be a foul on Ashlyn West. 53-46 to score. First free throw by Horton comes up, and that's a good
Bottoms, yep. Let's make it a 2-possession game, Frankie, I believe. My math is correct if she knocks this down.
one. Yes, sir. 53-47. Yeah, I'll make it a 2-possession game still. And we got
lane violation, number 5.
So it's going to be a turnover on Martinez. Still a 5-point game as the clock starts, 6:04 to go. Boy, who would have thought that this game would be this close? But it is.
It is what you wanted, Frankie.
Burleson nearly had another turnover. She will. It was tipped right into her, and she's going to go the course and give her 2 more, 25 points. And don't look now, but Senath is down to 4 points. And if you're Coach Johnson right now for Greenville, how much longer do you leave Presley Walk on the bench? Still a lot of time. Ella's shot left. Is no good. Good job by Greenville going to the floor. Very good job, impressive job by the Lady Bears. Ella Walk again, it draws the contact, and she'll shoot 2 free throws coming up, presented by First Choice Insurance. She is 2 of 4 on the game to this point. It'll be a foul coming up on Mariquin, her 4th also.
Oh, that's another big piece for Senath if she happens to foul out.
First one is on the way. It is good from Ella Walk, and that's huge. If you don't mind, hit that share button for us on social media. Let us know where you're watching from. How many free throws are shot in the Walk household?
Several.
She makes both of them.
Now, Greenville's just they got to get stops and take care of the basketball. If Senath's content to play that zone, they need to just milk that clock and get exactly what they want, and then just try to limit the damage from Senath and find 21 there. It was a good play, good little set play there. That was a nice move. Yes, absolutely.
27 points there. Good setup by Martinez. 5-point game, lots of time left. And now we get a whistle here on the Lions. I believe it's going to be on, if it's on Mariquin, it is on Mariquin. That's 5 also.
5th, yes.
Yep, she is also just fouled out. Mariquin, 1 assist, 2 rebounds in the game, and now Reyes will come back in. And I believe Presley Walk is also joined as well.
So you just need to take care of it here and not make any, try to make a great, unbelievable pass, just make a good fundamental basketball play.
Nearly a turnover there. It's going to be a jump ball. A quick jump ball is called there. It's going to go to Senath, and it is a turnover on the Lady Bears.
I'll tell you, there is no quit in Senath. They have, absolutely battled back in this game. It's nice to watch it. Nice to watch kids compete.
Horton now going down the lane. It's going to be off of, I believe, Ariel West. Boy, Ariel's got 19 points here in the ball game. Poplar Bluff getting warmed up. Ireland Gowan had a big double-double on Saturday.
Yes, played well.
She played very well offensively as well, but it was about the rebounding for sure. Burleson wide open 3, money. Saw that one. She was left wide open, and we've got ourselves a 1-point or 2-point game.
Oh, Presley Walk right back with a 3 of her own.
That was huge. Big time right there. Big 3. Back to within 5, and we've got a foul.
Well, that'll be 4, I believe, on Ella.
I believe so, yep. So now Ella and Presley Walk each with 4 personal fouls. 5-point game again. Boy, big 3-pointers by Burleson. Right now, 33 points. We've got a foul on the inbound. I believe it's going to be on Ariel, or Ashlyn West, rather, number 2. That's a big foul because now the next foul, barring offensive, puts Senath on the free throw line the rest of the ball game.
Yep, that was a big play.
They got 1 timeout left. They get it into Horton somehow. Horton driving the lane, up off the backboard and scores. She's got 8 points now. It is a one-possession game again, 3 points. We've got ourselves a barn burner. Chris Hahn is watching right now. Big three-pointer by Presley. 62-56. Horton shot is no good. Rebounded here by Despain. Here comes the Lady Bears. Ella Walk. This shot is no good. Couldn't get it to go down. Rebounded by Martinez. 6-point game. It was a 20-point game at halftime. Burleson wide open. In and out, no good.
Yep.
Tell you what, they are leaving her wide open.
That is a dangerous recipe there, Frankie. Leave her open.
And they're good shots. Presley Walk for a three. It's no good. But the size advantage by Ariel West, able to get the rebound. And she draws contact. It'll be a foul coming up. 4th foul. She was in the act of shooting, therefore she'll shoot 2 free throws coming up. It'll be a foul on Martinez. And now both teams are in the bonus the rest of the way.
Yep.
Ariel West, 19 points. She is 2 of 8 on the free throw line. Presented by First Choice Insurance. Misses that one. Boy, 3:04 to go in the ball game. Free throws are critical the rest of the way.
Yep.
There he knocks that one down. 63-56. I was going to say Greenville, they are 11 of 24 on the free throw line. Burleson again from behind the arc. No good. So Burleson, good job inside, and a foul going to be called on Martinez. And now we're shooting free throws the rest of the way. I was going to say Senath is 9 of 16 at free throw line. Lady Bears 11 of 24.
9 of 16 and 11 of 24. You know, those are both okay. 11 of 24 is not the greatest, but 9 of 16 is pretty solid free throw percentage.
Ariel West 3 out of 10 on the free throw line today. Knocks that one down. Presented by First Choice Insurance. She has hit 2 free throws right in a row. And all of a sudden, now Greenville starting to expand their lead a little bit again.
Well, they've went back to limiting Senath to 1 shot, rebounding the ball, coming down and taking advantage. Got to know where
Burleson is at all times. Horton's shot is no good. It'll go out of bounds, and last touched by the Lady Bears, and Burleson going to inbound.
I would expect Burleson to get it back here on this inbound play eventually. Probably a screen down right here and a pop to the corner right there. Yep.
Burleson now
did a good job defending.
I was going to say Ariel West, or make that Ashland rather, taking notes. Going inside. Horton misses the shot. It's going to go out of bounds on Martinez. Well, I tell you what, it's hard to pick. I tell you what, the player of the game presented by Senator Jason Bean. I talked to Coach Johnson earlier, and I tell you what, there's several of these Greenville kids that this score holds you can make your case for. But I would say Ariel West, especially here down the stretch, 3-point bucket is no good by Ella Walk. Going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Greenville. I would say that Ariel West has a pretty good chance of joining us here following the game.
Played well today. Shot the ball well. Several key rebounds.
Coming up next, it is Poplar Bluff. It is Doniphan.
Going around the corner here. Burleson in the corner. Another one.
Oh, my goodness. That lady, 33 points.
She is lighting it up, Frankie.
33. We had somebody shoot 33 on Saturday. Elise Edwards of Kennett, and now Burleson has now tied for the tournament. Presley Walk has 16. That's a good move from her.
Yeah, absolutely.
67-59. Burleson gets one more point.
Gotta know where Burleson is.
And
yep, right there.
She's going to go inside. Greenville's trying to make sure they put a body on her. She has been lighting it up. Horton is going to get fouled. Oh, boy. If that's going to be on Presley Walk, I believe it is. That is number 5 on her. 16 points on the ball game.
That's a tough one, Frankie. That was a tough one.
So Presley Walk fouls out. 19 minutes of work. 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Journey West is going to come in for her. I was going to say, looking at Burleson, though, Burleson 33 points, 7 rebounds here in the ball game. She is shooting 6 of 15 from behind the arc.
Pretty good night, Frankie.
Free throw by Horton is no good.
Those are Frankie Castile numbers right there.
Not even close.
More. You had more than that.
I was going to say,
huh?
back in my day, I was 15 of 15. No, I'm kidding. Not even close. That was the water boy. Second one is no good. She's going to get one more on the lane violation by the Lady Bears. Coach Walkup here is about to lose his mind.
No, this is easy. This is my week off, Frankie. Kind of. We play tomorrow, but as far as it goes, this is pretty stress-free.
Where do you play tomorrow?
We go to Hartville tomorrow.
Ooh, it's a long trip.
It is a long trip.
Free throws no good. Reyes with the rebound, though. Horton now gets a little bit of space. She goes up and scores. That was a nice move.
6-point game with a minute to go. Don't need to hurry, even though we're trying to hurry.
Good shot taken. That was a nice shot by Ashlyn West. As long as I've known that kid, I don't think I've ever seen her hair down.
No.
Until right then on that shot. Burleson, oh my goodness.
One contested. Big shot.
36 points today. 5-point game under a minute. Tell you what, even though Senath may not pull this out, I may want to get Burleson up here as well.
I would, Frankie. I think she deserves it.
Absolutely. It's a huge night for her. 36 points. My goodness, what a night for her. Coming up next, it'll be Doniphan. It'll be Poplar Bluff. It is a 1 and an 8 seed. We were supposed to begin at 5:30 or at 6 p.m., by the way. We're going to be running a little bit behind schedule. Horton picks up her 4th foul, by the way. Free throw is good.
Big free throw right here. 3-possession game there now.
Takes care of business and gets them both. And now we're going to get a final timeout called here by Senath. They've got no timeouts remaining.
You know, Frankie, if I'm Coach Pierce here, I'm telling my girls, you know, we're down 7 points. We don't necessarily need a 3. We just need the best look we can get, whether that's 2 or 3. If Greenville lets us go and shoot the layup, we'll take it. If not, try to work it around and get a quickest shot, first open look, and hope it goes in, and then try to get down and get some stops and try to stay in this thing.
We've got a huge audience right now following us on YouTube and on Facebook. It was a Stan Bader Wood Trust timeout. By the way, we are down to 12 left to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and Coach Walk told me during that last timeout, if we get to 1,000 tonight, he'll buy everybody a corn dog who's watching us on YouTube. Everybody, whether you're watching in a restaurant, at your house, whatever the case may be.
Doesn't matter. We'll get Frankie's ATM card, and we'll.
I was just gonna give them the information of the Greenville High School.
I don't know how many corn dogs we'd be able to buy, Frankie.
Tell you what, it is great to have you up here, Coach. You were supposed to be up here Saturday and kind of didn't want to come up here. You said you were out of your element. You didn't want to embarrass me, you said.
Well, that is not entirely true.
Not even remotely true, is it?
We had a family Christmas, and I wasn't able to come up here.
I've got a family Christmas on this Saturday coming up, actually.
Man.
I'm going to be spending Saturday with my wonderful family. You know who I'm talking about? All of our viewers who will be watching us on Saturday from the championship games.
Well, that's
my second family. Horton going to go inside. It's money. Boy, she has been big. 5-point game. 14 seconds. Ella Walk. They're going to have to get it across the timeline. They just get it across, and that'll be the staple right there. Good move.
I believe that will about put the bow on it, Frankie.
It does. But, man, make no mistake about it. Senath come all the way back. Made this a big ball game. Don't go anywhere. We've got our players of the game. We're going to try to get Burleson as well as the Greenville player presented by our good friend Senator Jason Bean. Don't go anywhere. You're watching live coverage of this year's Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament. I believe we're going to get Burleson to come up here in just a few moments. She had 36 points here tonight, or today. That was a huge game for her, and we're going to get her to come up momentarily. And once we do, we'll put her on camera. In the meantime, let's wrap it up here real fast as Senath come all the way back and made this a really good ball game. 73-66 was the final score. Senath would not be denied. We're going to switch gears in just a moment, and we're going to get to the first of two championship quarterfinals. There she is right there, trying to get her attention. She's not sure, Tim, where she's supposed to go. You mind going down there to... Now she's looking this direction. We're going to get Presley Walk here to come up. She is going to be our first player of the game, presented by Senator Jason Bean. We'll let Miss Presley here take a seat and get mic'd up. Why don't you have a seat there? There you go. Put that on for me. All right, so we'll let Tim get that camera shining back over on us, and we'll welcome in now our player of the game, presented by our good friend Senator Jason Bean at Presley Walk. And I'll tell you what, Presley, this was a barn burner in the end. You guys up by 20, but then Senath come all the way back. But it was the size and then those two big three-pointers you hit there in the fourth quarter. Walk us through the win here today.
Well, you know, we were working hard at first, and then we kind of got down after halftime, and then we kind of picked it back up a little bit in the fourth quarter.
I was going to ask you, how many free throws do you and your sister take day in and day out? Because your dad up here on the mic was doing the game with me, and every time there would be a free throw, it was like he was going to throw everything off of here.
Oh, yeah. Me and Ella, we just take a lot every day.
It come down to rebounding here today between your team. 36 rebounds, or I should say 36 rebounds rather, to 30 by Senath. But it was the offensive rebounds, 13 offensive rebounds. How was you guys able to dominate inside the paint?
You know, we have the two big West sisters, you know, and it just, you know, they just know how to rebound.
And when they come back and they made this a game, what did Coach Johnson tell you guys right before you guys came out and was able to put the icing on the cake?
She just told us that we needed to focus on what we knew. We need to come out and we need to, you know, nail them to the coffin.
There you go. So do me a favor, a lot of fans watching you back in the Greenville area. Look at that camera, and what do you want to say to them?
Hey, Greenville fans.
There you go. Well, Presley Walk, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you coming up on Friday in the consolation semifinals.
Yep.
You betcha. Presley Walk here joining us live. It is our player of the game. It is presented by Senator Jason Bean. We're back with more in just a moment. All right, so we are back here live, and Tim, if you don't mind, we'll bring that back to us. And I've got the other player of the game here tonight, presented by Senator Jason Bean, Jada Burleson from Senath. Tonight, 36 points in the ball game, 7 out of 16 from behind the arc. The shots you were taking, they were like college range at three-pointers. Walk us through the mindset here today. What a performance by yourself and your team in this tournament.
I mean, when we knew we got closer, we knew we had to just, push our offense as quick as we could. So I was just coming around and trying to get a shot off as fast as I could, not really knowing if I was going to make it or not. But I knew, with the amount of time we had left, I'm the shooter. I have to pressure myself to get open and, shoot.
Being down by 20 points, what did Coach Pierce tell you guys? Because you guys made this a great comeback.
She told us, she said, she's like, skill-wise, we're there with them, so we have to keep pushing. And she knew that coming into the game, we knew we could compete with this team. And, when we seen that we were down by 20, we knew that, we could come back. Obviously we could come back. So we told ourselves, if we're going to do it, we have to push 10 times harder than we did in the first half because we were down so much.
Jamerson fouled out early in the second half, but then you kind of stepped up, you and Horton, and really kind of took over. She had 12 and you had 36. The mindset with this team is, you know what, you guys have a no-quit attitude, at least from my point of view.
Yeah, Hallie's one of our amazing, good players, and so she's out. It does hurt, but that, me and Kay are seniors. We needed to step up, and, we had to step up for the team and try to score as much as we could. Hallie's a good scorer, one of our top scorers every game. So.
Well, I tell you what, I know you're trying to get out of here, but what did this game coming in, what did this mean to your team to come in here and the way you guys battle back? It's got to give you guys confidence going forward after Christmas.
It definitely, competing with these teams and going against these teams definitely puts us at a better place going into our conference and district games for sure.
Lady sitting there to your left, is she related to you by chance?
That is my mom.
Okay, do me a favor. I want you to look in that camera right there because she'll be able to go back and watch this. What do you want to say to Mom?
Mom, thank you for always pushing me and my dad always making me go outside and shoot.
I tell you what, thank you for the time coming up here. 36 points. Are you a natural three-point shooter, or what was that like today?
I've always been a shooter ever since middle school. So.
Well, you deserve the accolades here today. Congratulations, great ball game, and best of luck to you coming up in the second part of your season.
Thank you so much.
You betcha. Jada Burleson joining us live here today. 36 points, another player of the game presented by Senator Jason Bean. Tip-off is on the way next. It is Poplar, Bluff, and Doniphan in about 2 minutes. So coming up next, we will have Poplar, Bluff, and Doniphan, and we will leave it here. It is our national anthem coming up next. Bear with us as we have our live introductions coming right back from the 26th Annual Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament.
Good evening and welcome back to the Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament at Twin Rivers High School. Before we introduce our starting lineups, we ask you to please rise as we honor America with the playing of tonight's national anthem. Our second game of the day is a championship quarterfinal. It'll feature the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Doniphan Donettes and the Poplar Bluff Lady Mules. Let's introduce our starting lineups. First from Doniphan. A 5'7" junior guard at number 5, Madeline Rios. A 5'8" freshman guard at number 10, Kinsey Killian. A 5'11" junior forward at number 23, Sarah Owen. A 6'1" senior forward at number 32, Kinsey Reedus. And a 5'4" senior guard at number 41, Peyton Lowry. The Donettes are being coached by Adam Epps and his 6th season assisted by Ariel Light. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Poplar Bluff Lady Mules. A 5'8" senior guard at number 1, Darnisha Gaynor. 5'5" senior guard at number 2, Anna Hayes. A 5'8" senior guard at number 5, Abby Wilson. 5'10" junior forward, number 10, Ireland Allen. And a 5'6" senior guard, number 14, Kennedy Gaynor. The Lady Mules are being coached by Zoe Dugas in her first season, assisted by Shamika Hardeman and Alex Poet. Tonight's officials are Shannon Foster, Jim Vaughn, and Donnie Jenkins.
So there you go, starting lineups. And of course, the national anthem beforehand. We are underway as we are set now, a scrimmage there at midcourt. And man, this has got the making of a good ball game already, Coach Walk.
Absolutely. Bluff plays really physical, and I think that they will not be intimidated by Doniphan's press and their physicality. It should be a good game.
Glad to see Faith Durden is tuning in today, as well as Travis Gowan. And now we are underway. Lady Mules will control the tip. They are going from right to left on your TV screen. Anna Hayes now, she will have it outside. She'll work it to Kennedy's the Gaynor. Also Ireland Gowan, as well as Darnisha Danner, and going to be a possible turnover coming up. Doniphan Donettes on the floor, and it'll be a turnover.
You know, that's been
Reedus.
Coach Epps' calling card for a long time, is just smothering defense the entire, from tip to buzzer.
So now the Doniphan Donettes, they'll work it inside. Killian, and I'll tell you what, one thing about this team is the Doniphan team, they've got two really good freshmen. One you're seeing right now on the free throw line, and that is Kinsey Killian. She had a big game on Saturday. First foul, by the way, going to be called against Ireland Gowan. It'll put Kinsey on the, or I should say Killian rather, on the free throw line.
Yep, she's a really good little player.
First one is up, it's no good. Presented by First Choice Insurance.
She's a freshman, and my girls are freshman, sophomore. We've seen her for a long time. She does a really good job for them.
Killian now, second free throw coming up. Presented by First Choice Insurance. It is up and it's good. So the Donettes now leading by 1. And one thing about the Lady Mules, they have got to be able to beat that press.
That will be key for them tonight, Frankie, is handling that full court pressure, coming down and executing offense and putting some points on the board.
So they call the jump ball there. It's going to go right back to the Lady Mules now. Poplar Bluff, that's one of the advantages here that they're going to have to be able to do. Darnisha Danner with a big shot there inside the paint.
Really good start for the Mules
by
there. Yep.
Kennedy's the Gaynor.
The key to breaking that 2-2-1's full court press is getting the ball in the middle like they did and then just playing downhill.
And we're going to get a whistle here. I'll tell you what, you better believe, depending on who they call that one on.
I believe that's on Gaynor.
Gaynor, I think.
I'm sorry,
right.
Gowan. Yeah, that's Gowan's second foul. That's tough right off the bat.
So Ireland Gowan with 2 fouls here.
She really impressed me Saturday, Frankie. She does a lot of good things on the basketball court.
She really does. She was very impressive, and now we're going to see come in the ballgame for the first time, Jalissa Johnson. She will check in for Ireland Gowan, and she was a big threat to have on the floor this past Saturday.
Yes.
Free throw up and good. And now we have a tie ball game here as Sarah Owen knocks down the second.
Reedus did a really good job there staying vertical and not coming down with her arms, and then that resulted in the no foul call.
Absolutely. So now the Donettes Sarah Owen steps
good
inside
step
the
for
paint.
May
And she
Drug,
took
yep.
too many steps. So now the Donettes turn it over, and we are back to square one now. 2-2 the score. Lady Mules wearing the home whites here tonight. Even though Doniphan is the overall #1 seed, they wanted to wear the pink jerseys. There's a big steal by Reedus.
Yep.
Bad pass by Abby Wilson, and here come the Donettes, and we're going to get a little bit of a push there by Anna Hayes. And that's one thing to keep in mind here, the way this game is being called in the first 2 minutes of the basketball game. Very tightly called, but it's on both sides.
Yes, no, I agree with that. And, you know, that's where the depth of Doniphan plays such a key role is they have several girls that they can bring in and contribute.
Three-point basket was denied by Killian, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul going to be on Killian. That's going to be her first, team foul #2 now.
You know, free throws could play a part.
Could play a big part.
The physicality of Doniphan, if the refs continue to call it this tight, free throw line will come into play early.
2-2 is the score in the early going, but the question is, as Abby Wilson launches a three, and that's one thing that we did not see on Saturday. She was unable to get the threes to go, but she got one there, and now it's 5-2 Poplar Bluff. Serena Jones is tuning in on social media. Abby Wilson going to be called for the foul. Kenzie Reedus. And how do you block out a girl like Kenzie Reedus, who is coming in the ballgame, a 6'1 senior? And I would say they underdid that. She's more like 6'2.
Yes, she's a long, athletic, plays hard, rebounds, block shots, and it's hard to, when she gets her position on the block, it's hard to do anything with her.
Free throw presented by First Choice Insurance. 5-3 now the score. Second one is up, and it's good as well. 5-4 now the score. It is a 1 versus an 8. Kennedy's the gainer. She had a great game on Saturday. She'll need another one. Little miscommunication for a moment. Abby Wilson's shot this time is not going to fall. Rebounded by Maddie Reedus. So now Kenzie, or make that Peyton Lowry all the way to the rim. This one doesn't fall. Rebounded by Jalissa Johnson. Anna Hayes now, she'll cross half court, reset the offense. Zagainer top of the key. Abby Wilson wide open again, and this one too strong. Big rebound by Darnisha Danner. Ball is on the floor, and we've got a jump ball. It's going to stay with Poplar Bluff.
Man, really frenetic pace here early. That may pay. We'll see how that shakes out as the game goes on, if both teams can.
If I told you that I like a very close ball game, these fans on both sides of me, Bluff fans, Doniphan fans, man, they're going to get into it all ball game long. The question is, can the Lady Mules withstand the pressure by Coach Adam Epps and the Donettes, and for how long? So now Abby Wilson gets it back to Zagainer. I like the way Zagainer plays.
Yes, absolutely. Under control at all times. She plays at her own pace, doesn't let the pressure get to her. She kind of has that bulldog mentality.
Now that was smart by Anna Hayes, that she was getting near midcourt and she knew it, and she was able to draw the defender with enough contact for the foul to be called, and that's #2 on Lowry.
And that's big. That is big. Carson Haygood comes into the game. Another talented freshman for Doniphan.
Very talented freshman. Haygood coming in the ball game. She is a 5'10 freshman. We're going to get a whistle here, and another foul going to be called.
Calling it extremely tight.
Which we talked about that about a minute or so ago.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on Sarah Owen. That's team foul. Both teams with 4 fouls here in the early going. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. Good move by Zagainer, goes up and scores. Nice inbound by Anna Hayes. And now it's 7-4 Poplar Bluff. Lady Mules right now. We've got a lot of fans watching us on social media. We'll get to your comments in just a moment. Sarah Owen wide open. Oh, what a move.
Good ball movement, absolutely.
Very good. Kenzie Reedus was able to get wide open. Her first bucket, or make that second bucket of the game. It's now 7-6. Lady Mules down by 1.
Good back cut by Zagainer.
Zagainer again now with it. She'll take a three-pointer. This one's going to be off the mark. It's no good.
Way to fight, Jalissa
Johnson there.
Yes.
You got to tip your cap to Coach Soleil Dugas and the Lady Mules, they were prepared.
They're prepared.
They were.
I mean, they are.
They had a very slow start Saturday. They knew tonight they could not get off to a slow start.
Well, you know, when a lot of teams play Doniphan, they're intimidated, and Bluff has come out here and is not intimidated at all.
Not at all. It's like they're rising to the occasion. Anna Hayes wide open. No good. If the Mules are going to have success, they've got to be able to knock down some of those wide open shots, especially from outside. Maddie Reedus.
Maddie Reedus is a very, very good player for Coach Epps. She does a lot of good stuff at the point.
We got a chance to interview her on Saturday. Very humble kid. Anna Hayes again going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Mules. So Hayes will turn it over. 8-7 now the score. Travis Gowan is tuning in. Also, my buddy Gary Simmons is as well. And we're going to see coming in the ball game now for the Doniphan Donettes. I believe Lowry's back in. So Lowry comes back in the ball game. She's got 2 fouls.
Another good set there. Cross screen around the top and the bottom there.
And that's the hype. Yes. That is the hype coming into play. Sarah Owen gives Doniphan another 2 points there. It is a 10-7 ball game. So now Anna Hayes, Lady Mules, just got to stay focused here. Can't lose. Going to be an offensive foul away from the ball. It's going to be, I believe, on Zagainer. No, it's going to be on
Johnson.
It's going to be on Jalissa Johnson.
Didn't really get set on that screen, trying to free up Zagainer. Frankie, I'll tell you, this place is getting pretty loud now. I like it.
Joy Cookson is tuning in. She says, way to go, Donettes. So now we're already in the double bonus now. Peyton Lowry, first choice insurance free throw, and this one is no good. Very uncharacteristic for Peyton Lowry. She's usually lights out when it comes to the free throws. Second one is up, and it's good that time.
Killian comes back in the game, I believe.
Yep, Killian's going to come in the ball game now. Peyton Lowry is going to take a seat. So Doniphan has on the floor now Carson Haygood, Madeline Reedus, Kinsey Killian, Sarah Owen, and Kinsey Reedus. Lady Mules going to be an offensive foul. Or no, she's stepped out of bounds, rather.
Stepped out.
Yep, going to be a turnover on Abby Wilson. Lady Mules have Darnisha Danner on the floor. Also Anna Hayes, Jalissa Johnson, Abby Wilson, and Kennedy Zagainer. Lady Mules down by 4. Once again, going inside. That's what they like to do best. Maddie Reedus now steps inside the paint. It's no good.
Step through there.
Another offensive rebound that time by the Donettes. And, man, this team is really good. By the way, they came into tonight's game. They are ranked number 2, by the way, in Class 4. Steal by Abby Wilson. The Donettes, the first rankings, are ranked number 2 in Class 4.
It's pretty good. There's a lot of good Class 2 girls teams out there, and for Doniphan to be ranked second, I mean, that just tells you the amount of respect that Coach Epps and his program has statewide.
Well, I tell you what, you know who's number 1? Notre Dame. That tells you anything. That's how good this team is. Kinsey Reedus again going down low. Right now, it is the Kinsey Reedus and Sarah Owen show right now. They are using the size to their advantage. The hustle on the floor. Zagainer steps out of bounds, or the ball hits the baseline. And now we're going to see coming in for the Lady Mules, Paige Epps is going to come in for Abby Wilson.
This will make for an awkward Christmas dinner, I believe, maybe.
David Duggar says, tell Coach Pop hello.
Hello, Pop. I know Pop. It's from my TR days. Good guy.
So now Kinsey Reedus. Oh, what a nice hand again. Yep. I tell you what, if the Lady Mules are going to be successful, Todd Stockton, glad you're tuning in, my friend. Appreciate the compliment. I'll let Tim know he's doing a great job.
You know, I'll tell you, Doniphan executes so well in the half court. I mean, they are the total package. They get after you on defense, full court, half court. They come down and get exactly what they want every time on the offensive side of the basketball. I mean, they're a machine. Sarah Owen, first choice insurance free throw was no good. By the way, that was the second personal foul on Jalissa Johnson. Right now, the big story is the Mules are down by 6, but how much longer can you afford to keep Gowan on the bench right now as she misses both free throws? Big rebound by the Lady Mules. So now Epps brings it down the floor, double teamed.
once again, and somebody's gonna be a jump ball. It's gonna go to Doniphan. Boy, I tell you what, that is just impressive basketball.
It is,
all the way around.
And kind of funneled the ball handler to the corner there, which is exactly where they wanted
Another
it.
move
Another
inside to
high-low.
Sarah Evans.
That high-low action is hard to guard when you've got two girls that are 6 foot, 6'1", get the ball in the short corner and dive the girl out, dive the girl down to the ball side block. It is almost impossible to guard.
It's going to be a Stan Bader Wood Trust timeout for the Lady Mules, and so far in the game, it's 15-7 Donettes right now. They are shooting 5 out of 9, 56%. They've only got 3 turnovers, 5 rebounds to the Mules 4. It's about the turnovers. Like we said last game, right now the Lady Mules already 8 turnovers. We still have 1:22 to go here in the first quarter.
The first half of the first quarter, Doniphan handled their pressure well, got it to the middle, got it opposite sideline and broke it. And then, it's just the continual onslaught from Doniphan. It speeds kids up and gets them to make some bad decisions with the basketball. And, kudos to Doniphan for not panicking. And Bluff knows they can break the press. They did it early. They just have to stay composed and stay disciplined.
Travis Gowan says, we need to step up, step in our aggressiveness. No more bad passes from Travis Gowan. I agree with that. What about you, Coach?
I agree. Right there.
So
Coach
now the Lady Mules,
Dugas
Coach
settled
Dugas,
them down.
Coach Dugas, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Another turnover, number 9 on the Lady Mules. And when you're facing a team like you are with Doniphan, you cannot afford to turn the ball over because they'll make you pay for it every time.
Absolutely.
You look at this Doniphan team, and, man, what's not to like? They come out here, they play hard, they're good in practice, they show it out here. That was a little bit of a tip there by Epps, and we're going to get a little bit of contact there. Believe it's going to be on Haygood.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And I believe that sends Zagainer to the line.
Yes, it does. That ball was tipped a little bit there from Haygood. Good job there by the Lady Mules. The Gainer, we got a chance to interview her on Saturday. Great kid. She plays 2 different sports. She's a good softball player, good basketball player, all around good kid. First free throw is up and good, presented by First Choice Insurance.
I like multi-sport athletes. I don't think kids in high school should necessarily specialize. I think it makes them a better athlete the more sports they play.
Second free throw is no good. I like the aggressiveness by Darnisha Danner. She didn't have the height advantage, but she tried anyway. If you're the Lady Mules, you've got to like what you're seeing, even though you're down right now. Like right there, Anna Hayes rushing to a rebound.
Both teams are definitely playing hard and getting after it, and Bluff is by no means content to be down, 7 points. They're playing.
Zagainer now back to Anna Hayes. Hayes now hasn't scored. Darnisha Danner inside the lane and money. That was a nice shot by Darnisha Danner. It is 15-10.
Real good little set there ran by the Lady Mules.
Coach Snyder's down there. He looks like he wants to get out there and coach a little bit.
Oh, he's got a handful of papers. I don't know.
Boy, what a move.
Tough.
Sarah Owen again from Kinsey Reedus. And I told you, it's just them two right now dominating underneath. 17-10, a foul coming up on the Lady Mules. There were 2 Lady Mules there, and that's going to be the 3rd on Jalissa Johnson, and that's big. We still are in the first quarter, and still no Ireland Gowan. Free throw is no good. It goes out of bounds. And now we're going to see Macy Manus coming in for Carson Haygood. Remember, some of the Doniphan players under the weather tonight. That's why Coach Epps went with a different lineup. 14 seconds and counting. Hayes now is going to travel. Just for a moment, Maddie Reedus was like, whoop, maybe there was too much contact there, but Carson Haygood going to come back in, and she'll replace Manus now for offensive purposes. 11 seconds to go. Make sure and hit that share button for us on social media. Over 200 right now watching us on YouTube.
Got a feeling that they're going to try to get the ball to Haygood. Oh, good play.
They're going to go inside to Reedus now to a wide open. Sarah Owen again. She's got 9.
Spread the zone out. They ran Haygood around along the baseline. The pass fake to her, spread the zone out. They were able to get it inside and then dump to the weak side for the layup. Really, really good in the quarter set.
So we're going to go to the second quarter now, 19-10. Tim, if you don't mind, bring that camera in on Coach Walk and myself. We'd appreciate that as we get ready for the second quarter. He's Coach Walk. I'm Frankie Castile. I guess you could be Frankie if you want to, but there's no perks to it.
There's only one Frankie.
You might get parking tickets out the wazoo. But no, let's talk about these two teams. Number one, hats off to Doniphan. They come in. They know they got a target on their back. And here in the first half, it has been Sarah Owen, 9 points. All her points coming pretty much in the paint. And then Kenzie Rita, she's got 6. And they've been going back and forth all first quarter.
They have, like I was speaking on earlier, Doniphan does a great job in the half court executing, getting exactly what they want. Shots around the basket for their bigs, and they're sticking them in.
Lady Mules coming out, shooting 44%. Their biggest Achilles heel right now is turnovers. We're going to see Ireland Gowan back in the ball game, 2 fouls. How critical will it be for her to get established early in this second quarter and stay out of more foul trouble?
It will be difficult for her. She's such a physical player, and she likes to get in there and rebound and be physical. She's really going to have to stay disciplined on the defensive end and the offensive end also.
Can I use the term that Gowan is a really phenomenal, good player?
Absolutely.
She is a really good player,
Yes.
So we'll see what happens as we welcome you back in for second quarter action. It is Lady Mules basketball to begin the second quarter, and we'll see just how aggressive the Lady Mules want to be. And if I'm Poplar Bluff, I'm not sure how you do it. I don't know what you do, but somehow you try to get Owen or Kenzie Reedus in foul trouble in this quarter.
And Doniphan's coming out right now, really aggressive man-to-man. Bluff's running that.
Ireland Gowan right there.
Right
she goes
there.
in. She tried. I know what she was doing there. She was trying to draw the contact. It didn't work out that time. But I think you go back to that play.
I do too. Your 2 posts at the elbows and try to get some screen and roll. It empties out everything underneath the basket. And maybe you can get Zagainer going downhill with oh, shoot.
So now on the inbound, just like that. Oh, Reedus' shot this time. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reedus. And believe me, she does not miss many of those right there near the rim.
No, they don't.
On the other hand, I want to say hello to Madison Little. She is tuning in on YouTube, rather. Also, Terry Hinton, all saying, let's go, Donettes. On the other side, Monica Tillman, she says, let's go Walk.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I guess you got a fan tonight.
I've got a fan club with one club member.
One fan member. Zagainer now. Zagainer 3 points in the ball game.
Trying to get Zagainer going downhill.
This
got
one
tripped
is
up.
going to be taken away by the Donettes here. Another turnover. This one's going to go the other way.
Back.
But you know what? Even though it's a turnover against Doniphan as well, you got to like what you're seeing by the Donettes. They're going fast.
Absolutely, and you never mind aggressive turnovers, especially when it results in a dead ball. Keeps
Boy,
the other
look at
team.
Zagainer. Oh,
Yep.
she had it ripped away there by Lowry. Zagainer was going to go all the way in. And now Killian is going to have it. She's double-teamed briefly, able to break it. Sarah Owen now steps inside the paint.
Good kick out
Get
there.
out to Reedus. Maddie Reedus now, a long court pass to Killian. Once again, they're going inside off of this time. Great defense there by Ireland Gowan, also Zagainer and Abby Wilson to make them turn the ball over.
Yeah, Zagainer bringing the pressure from the weak side really forced that turnover.
Just like right there, you look at Maddie Reedus, rather. Another turnover by the Lady Mules. That is number 13 in this first half. You're down by 9. Lowry running floater is no good. Ball batted around.
That's the name. That's the difference in this game so far. Is just the turnovers.
Boy, Sarah Owen gets it to a wide open Killian.
I believe that's on Reedus.
Think you're right?
It might be. Is that her second?
Yep, her first.
Her first. Okay.
6:04 to go here in the first half. One thing I've noticed here by the Lady Mules, as the Gainer will take a seat, back in is Paige Epps. Also coming back in is Haygood for Killian. You've got that double combo freshman style. Both are very lethal. One thing I'm seeing by the Lady Mules here, Doniphan, they get out in transition, they make you run. You're seeing that right now by the Lady Mules. And offensive foul on Abby Wilson. She lowered that shoulder, didn't mean to, but when she went in the lane, that shoulder lowered.
Yep.
And that's another turnover there by the Lady Mules.
Really good job fundamentally by Doniphan. adjusting to the drive, seeing what was going on, sliding over and getting in position early.
A lot of folks tuning in on social media. We appreciate those who are tuning in tonight on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Also, hit that subscribe button for us on YouTube. So close to 1,000. Free corn dogs, according to Coach Walk, if we get there. Are we still saying that, Coach?
Sure, absolutely.
So now Maddie Reedus.
Bluff's doing a really good job on that zone, being active around the outside.
Carson Haygood, running floater is good. Yep. Man, that was a nice touch by Carson Haygood. Yeah. Kenzie Reedus gets the assist.
You have to account for her ability to shoot the ball, and you fly out there, she's going to give you that little head and shoulder fake and fly right by you.
Gowan now. Gowan got it to Abby Wilson, and now Epps. High arcing shot off the backboard.
My is open late tonight, Frankie.
That was a good shot by Paige Epps. Coach Kelly Westerfield right in front of him. She may take you off the air.
She might.
She may get tired of you.
I might get fired before I get my first paycheck.
Lowry with the running floater inside the paint. 25-12 the score. I tell you what, it's a 13-point lead, but you got to tip your cap to Poplar Bluff. They are not backing down against this #1 seed. Long shot by Darnisha Danner is no good. High off the backboard, rebounded by Kenzie Reedus. Doniphan right now is out rebounded Bluff, 9-6.
Coast to coast.
Maddie Reedus with a big shot there. 27-12. These next couple of minutes for Poplar Bluff will tell you the rest of the ball game.
Well,
Gowan gets across half court and she travels in the process. A turnover by Bluff. That is number 15 in this half. Doniphan's only got 5.
Yeah, that's the story of the game right now. 15 turnovers, 15 possessions.
The MO,
and they're down 15 points.
The MO for Doniphan is when they sub in, they can sub in 2-3 players at one time.
And there is zero drop off.
Zero drop off. Kenzie Reedus now.
Really good job getting that ball inside. Yep. That high-low zone offense is really giving Poplar Bluff a lot of trouble.
Donovan Wood says, great shot by Epps a moment ago. If we can for just 1 minute, I want to give out a shout out. We've got some great officials here, not just on Saturday, but today too. A foul on Paige Epps, her first. Great officials for this tournament this week.
Yeah, absolutely. The top-notch crews throughout.
Kenzie Reedus with a free throw presented by First Choice Insurance, and Abby Wilson will take a seat. Back in the ball game now is Kennedy Zagainer.
Several of these officials have called districts, sectionals, quarterfinals, and even Final Four games, and we've got some of the best officials in the area, in my opinion.
Second free throw is no good, but look who got the rebound. Sarah Owen. Shot is no good, and great job by Darnisha Danner to at least just get it out from the rim.
No, that's exactly right.
And I'm okay with the way she did that because that would have been 2 points for Owens had she given up on the play.
No, you're absolutely right, and it's kind of slows things down, kind of lets them get reset.
So now Sarah Owen again and going outside. 3-point by Haygood. This one is no good, but Killian, they're going to call the foul on her.
Pushing the back.
Yeah. Yep. This one's away from the ball there, and it's going to be a turnover on the Donettes here. Killian, that's her third personal foul.
Doniphan really picking up the full court pressure.
So that is their third personal foul. Darnisha Danner outside. I had her down for 1 foul. I'm not sure where the 3 came in, or 2 fouls rather. Good job by Zagainer.
Zagainer, yep.
I think the scores is going over to the scorer's table right there for Doniphan. There may have been an issue on that.
Good rebound there by Epps. Really good rebound to get in there.
Oh, what a steal by Reedus. And Reedus goes in and scores.
And Reedus is so physically strong. She's just an athlete. She does a really good job. Well, I'll tell you, Frankie, the officiating has seemed to kind of switched. They're letting them kind of play now, whereas early they were calling a lot, calling it pretty tight. Now they're kind of letting the girls get up, down, run, and kind of bump a little bit. Would look for Zagainer to maybe catch the ball here on safety if they don't get it in.
Foul, by the way, on Sarah Owen, her second personal foul.
Box set.
14-30, or 30-14 rather, is the score. Three-pointer by Anna Hayes is no good. Rebounded, is tipped away, and here comes Killian.
Oh, good
what a
pass.
move inside. Missing the shot right into Darnisha Danner.
Gainer with the ball, bringing it down here.
So now Anna Hayes, they'll work it outside. And Zagainer now, top of the key. By the way, Terry Davis checked in a moment ago for the Donettes. Poplar Bluff.
Oh, good look down low. Really good look.
That was a nice move by Paige Epps to a wide open Darnisha Danner. She's got 6 now in the ball game. Tell you what, Bluff is not backing down, and you got to be impressed. I know you're down, but you're down by 14, but man, this could have been much worse than what it is right now.
Well, just like that last possession right there, Zagainer played through the trap, got the ball to Epps, and then they found Darnisha Danner down there on the block. You know, if you can play through that trap, you usually have pretty good opportunities to score.
First free throw presented by First Choice Insurance. It is up, and it's good for Killian. Jalissa Johnson's going to come back in for Darnisha. By the way, I was going to tell you that you got another fan. Kathy Watkins says you're doing a phenomenal job.
She might be a little bit biased.
Okay. Well, at least you're honest about it. Free throw is no good. Good job by Jalissa Johnson. Lady Mules, three-pointer no good. Here comes the Donettes now, coming up on the 90-second mark. Killian again going inside. Good move by Reedus.
Good defense by Jalissa Johnson there
bet.
to stay walled up, take the shoulder in the chest, and not foul there. Skips open. Oh, sorry, a little too late. Not a bad look, just a half a second too late there.
Got some folks messaging me trying to figure out, okay, where do we watch the game at? So I had to text them back and say, well, we're off the air right now, but thanks for asking. No, I didn't say that. We're not off the air. We got a huge crowd watching us right now on both platforms, Facebook and YouTube.
Well, Frankie, this is one of the premier tournaments of the holiday season.
Oh, what a good move there by Jalissa Johnson. It's going to go right back to Doniphan. Peyton Lowry throws it inside, and miscommunication there, so a turnover on the Donettes. Now we're going to see Carson Haygood back in the ball game for Lowry.
You know, it would behoove Bluff to come down and get a good possession here, maybe get a make and a stop, and then have another chance to score before halftime.
So now Ireland Gowan going to bring the ball down. Wilson Zagainer trying to figure out a way to possibly get some points here before halftime.
Good cut. Epps, good pitch.
It's Donette basketball on the jump.
Doniphan's doing a really good job of hedging those ball screens, kind of giving the Poplar Bluff ball handlers
Lady
trouble.
Neal's got to get rid of it. Nope,
Yep,
5-second call. Saw that one coming.
So for everybody at home, a hedge is on a ball screen when both defenders jump the ball handler and try to move them off their line towards the basket.
So Maddie Reedus going to bring the ball down the floor. Carson Haygood dumps it off inside. That's four on Jalissa Johnson, and we're not even to halftime yet. 21.5 seconds to go. That is a huge foul with 4.
They're riding with Jalissa here.
So now Maddie Reedus picked up by Zagainer. Long pass to Haygood in the corner. She gets some space. Running floater and money. Saw that one as soon as it left her hand. 33-16 coming up on halftime. We will reset at halftime. Jalissa Johnson, yes sir.
There at halftime.
That was a good move at 33-18. Before we go to break, let's bring it back in here to Coach Walk and myself, Tim. Won't be too long. First and foremost, we've got ourselves a ball game here. What I mean by that is it's a 15-point game for Doniphan. There was a lot of folks, and let's be honest, there was a lot of folks who thought this would be a lot more by halftime. Lady Mules coming in, showing they're not afraid. That goes a long way.
No, absolutely. You know, the 1-8 game is always a tall task for the 8 seed, and they came out punching. You know, they didn't back down at all, and they haven't backed down. It's not like their turnovers are from being passive. They're aggressive, the ball in their hands, and they're doing all they can. It's just the speed and the agility and just the sheer numbers of Doniphan have kind of built this lead.
Of course, I had to shake the hands of a good friend of mine who's watching, Brian Monahan. Of course, his daughter played for the Donettes. You probably remember McKenna Monahan.
I do. Frankie, I didn't know you had a good friend.
I've got one.
Oh, that was
And just
him.
so you know, I had the scoreboard all messed up, but now we're good to go.
Oh.
That was Coach Walk's fault.
It was
so
me.
Before we go to break, if you're Coach Dugas, what do you tell your team down by 15, turnovers, you've got foul trouble, be the coach right now, what do you do?
I'd go in there and I'd tell them, you know, first and foremost, just relax. You know, they've all played basketball. Handle the pressure, play through the traps, and just try to chip away at this thing. You know, 15 is not insurmountable. There have been several games where teams have been up at 15 and then have turned around and things have fallen apart. So
if you're Coach Epps, you're up by 15, what do you tell your team?
You tell them to not take your foot off the gas, Frankie. You've got him down 15. If he can come out here and get it going, a 6, 8, 10-point run, put this thing to bed, it will be over.
All right, we're going to come back in about 4 minutes, so hang out with us. We're going to go through some of our great sponsors. We are 10 subscribers away, by the way, from 1,000. Let's hit it tonight. We're going to come back with third quarter action, 8 minutes. We'll be back in about 5. You're watching live coverage. Enjoy our sponsorship video here we're going to play for you. We'll come right back from the 26th Annual Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament. It is presented by Southern Care and Comfort. All right, so we're going to bring it back here as we get ready for the third quarter. We are midway through halftime, and we will have our third game coming up following this one. Let's go ahead and give you the stats here in the first half. Right now, the Donettes are shooting 50% overall, 13 out of 26, 7 out of 14 from the free throw line. To this point, they are 0 of 4 from behind the arc, 7 turnovers, 8 steals. And the Donettes, let's go over some of their scoring right now. Sarah Owen, she's got 9 points in the ball game to go along with 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Also 7 points by Kenzie Reedus, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And then from there, 6 points by Maddie Reedus, 4 points by Carson Haygood off the bench. Also here tonight, 3 points by Peyton Lowry. And that is your scoring breakdown for the Donettes. On the other side, Lady Mules, they are led in scoring by a couple of players. Darnisha Danner, she's got 6 points and 3 rebounds so far tonight. Also 5 points by Kennedy Zagainer, 3 points by Abby Wilson, 2 points each by Paige Epps and by Jalissa Johnson. But the big story for the Lady Mules has been the foul trouble. Lady Mules also with 18 turnovers in the ball game at this point. They have been out-rebounded so far. Well, no, they're tied in rebounds, 12 all. Lady Mules have 2 offensive rebounds, though. Doniphan's got 4. Lady Mules are 8 out of 18 shooting-wise at 44%. And the Lady Mules are 1 out of 7 from behind the arc. So a really good crowd starting to fill in here at Twin Rivers High School in Brosley. And we've got a lot going on as we get ready to bring you the second half. And we're not done, not by a long shot. Following this ball game, we've still got one more, Timmy boy. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, we've got about 2, well, we'll do it next game. Never mind, we'll do it next time. So, let's see, Wildman Montana is tuning in here tonight on YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from here tonight. Share the Facebook feed for us. We are about 10 YouTube likes, or I should say subscribers away from getting to 1,000, and that's a huge milestone right there in itself. So if you don't mind, hit that share button for us on social media. We would appreciate it as we get set for second half action here in just a moment. Coach Walk is going to be joining us here in just a moment. We'll let him get all mic'd up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, I was going over some of the statistics from just a few moments ago, and tell you what, if you're Poplar Bluff, I know you're down right now, but you got to be impressed. If you're Coach Dugas or Coach Shamika Hardiman, you got to be impressed with the fact that you're only down by 15 points. And if some things go right here early in the second half, this game is far from over.
Oh, absolutely. You know, if they come out and get a stop and go on a 5-0 run, cut this thing to 10 right off the bat, it could put a little pressure on Doniphan.
I got something for you. Smell that, Coach.
Nah.
That's pretty good stuff right there. That's that pure ginger, Coach.
That's all you, Frankie. It's all you, Frankie. Judging by that look on your face, that is some good stuff. Oh, yeah. You're really selling it.
Woo, that was good. Oh, he got me on camera. Okay, Tim, I appreciate it. That's funny. Tim got me on camera. It got me. That one kind of got me a little bit.
You know, I knew you only had so much of that, so I visited the hospitality room. So I think I'm doing okay.
Well, it must be nice. I appreciate that.
You know, it's like my dad says, if you're going to work a mule, you got to feed him, Frankie.
I hear you. We are back to live action. It is Doniphan basketball now. Poplar Bluff will have the next set. They switch sides. Doniphan going to go right to left. Sarah Owen now. Boy, Mules coming out defensively. Kenzie Killian shot is no good. It is rebounded by Zagainer. Ball is on the floor. Good job by the Lady Mules there.
So they got their stop. Now they just need to come down and kind of get things settled and get a good look here at the basket.
So now the Lady Mules now are back to the same starting 5 as before. Darnisha Danner going inside. Oh, we're going to get
what?
It hit the bottom of the backboard, so it's going to go out of bounds. And last touch by Poplar Bluff, obviously. You thought that was a foul, didn't you?
Well, I didn't know really what he had called.
I saw that look on your face, and I was like, wait a minute.
I was puzzled. Happens a lot to me.
So now Doniphan, Killian, Lady Mules got to stop. We're going right back to the bigs now. Maddie Reed is picked up by Anna Hayes. Good screen.
Good
Maddie Reed, she's got 8 points on the night. That was a nice cut there. The offense really opened up. We're seeing Portageville making their way into the gym. Neelyville's already here. We talked to head coach Becky Hale. She told me that she knows her team is in for a fight.
Oh, absolutely. Game of the night. Did you tell her that? We're putting a lot of extra pressure on the game of the night, you know. But I'll tell you, the two so far have not been letdowns by any stretch of the imagination.
No, not at all. Darnisha Danner picks up the foul. The Gainer shot too strong there, rebounded by Reedus. Kenzie Reedus, that is. My son Chance is watching tonight.
Oh,
Glad
man.
he is tuning in.
Is he on a borrowed tablet, I hope?
No, he's on the big screen at home.
Okay, I got you.
He's allowed. Oh, Sarah Owen maybe got away with lowering the shoulder there.
Yep.
It's going to be a whistle and a foul coming up on Poplar Bluff. So Owen got her own missed shot. They're going to call a foul on Zagainer. So now Sarah Owen, you did a double take. You all right?
I did. Yes, I'm fine. Yep.
First choice insurance free throw. Sarah Owen misses that one. Doniphan right now, uncharacteristic, is 7 out of 16 from behind the free throw line. Owen, if she makes this shot, she will have double digits, and she does. She's got 10. So now the Lady Mules have been doubled up. It's now an 18-point lead all of a sudden. Oh, good move by Lowry, taking that out of midair from Zagainer. And now Killian, what a move to Owen. Owen's got 12. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Poplar Bluff.
You know, I'll tell you, Frankie, if you're a guard, especially a young guard, it's such a safety net to have good bigs underneath that you can just throw the ball up to and then go get it.
It is a Stan Bader Wood Trust timeout here. Also, great sponsors bringing you this contest is Hester Trucking, First Midwest Bank. Also being brought to you by Rice Trailers, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Country Road Market, Butler County Sheriff Mark Dobbs, and being brought to you by Christian Automotive and Tire, Bluff Barbershop, Liberty Utility, also State Representative Hardy Billington, Russian Towing, also Farm Bureau Insurance, and Baker Implement, proud supporters of this year's Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament. 6:33 to go. Coach, we still got one more game to go tonight.
I'm excited, Frankie.
Me too.
I'm glad you let me come up here and call these games with you.
What?
Yeah,
You threatened my life. I didn't have a choice.
Unofficially.
I mean, I was told, here's what I was told. I was told that if I didn't let you do it, that I was going to get that, you were going to get that big, what am I trying, statue unveiling at Tim at the Greenville High School.
Yep.
Abby Wilson breaks the press. Throws it away right in to Owen.
Good run out.
Boy, Killian, I tell you what, Zagainer picks up her second foul on that one, but it's about the turnovers. 20 turnovers here in the ball game for the Lady Mules, and when you're facing a great team like Doniphan, who are in the top 5 in Class 4, according to the state rankings, you can't have these kind of turnovers.
No, you have to play. You have to play pretty much a perfect game just to compete.
But I'm telling you, even though they're losing right now by 20, I still tip my cap to them because
absolutely.
They knew coming in here, and the game is not over by a long shot, but they knew coming in it was going to be an uphill battle.
Well, and you could just tell by their body language they have not given up on this game at all. They are still competing.
And they still want to come out here and keep us as close as they can. Killian, another turnover there by the Lady Mules. Maddie Reedus didn't get the shot to go down, but Kinsey will get the rebound, and she will make him pay. She's got 9 here in the ball game. 41-18 the score. So now Zagainer Outside, guarded by Killian. Works it around to Anna Hayes. Hayes now picked up by Maddie Reedus. I'll tell you this, I don't think, another bad pass there. This one a little bit overdone. A turnover by Poplar Bluff. I was going to say, for the life of me, I do not see, as we see some subs coming in now, Carson Haygood going to come in. Sarah Owen's going to get a break. 12 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. She'll get a break here, a much-deserved break right now for Coach Adam Epps. Lowry stays in the ball game. Macy Manus comes in the ball game. Haygood wide open from the wing. This one is no good. Good offensive rebound there by Doniphan, but it's going to go to Bluff. Great job there by Reedus.
Yep, absolutely. You know, Doniphan's doing a really good job of running Haygood along the baseline, and that isolates their bigs on the middle when the ball side block has to go out and take the corner.
Sure. What I was going to say was Poplar Bluff, or I was going to say in the next game, another turnover there. Macy Manus rips in there and takes it away. They try to get it to Darnisha Danner. She wasn't there. And we're going to get a foul this time on Poplar Bluff. I believe it's going to be on Hayes. Yep, going to be on Hayes. Already 4 fouls here. Gene Deckard is tuning in.
Gene,
he said you got a. He said plural, but I think he meant just you. He said you got a face for radio.
You know, I've heard that all my life.
I mean, he did say faces, but I'll give him that.
I'm sure it was a typo.
You sure? You think so?
Yes.
Free throw presented by First Choice Insurance. Under 4:50 to play. 42-18 now. Lady Mules having trouble getting it across, and we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Dugas.
Timeout called by Coach Dugas. I'll tell you, man, Doniphan they just swarm everything. Swarm the ball right there. They get that breakaway layup, or I'm sorry, they run their zone offense. Shot goes up. They all swarm in front of the rim for the rebound. They just do such a good job chasing the basketball.
Let's talk about the next game coming up here between Neelyville and Portageville, and I can't fathom a situation where either one of those teams will run away with the next game.
No.
I think it's going to be a very close ball game through and through. Coach Kelly Fowler, Coach Becky Hell, man, they know each other so well.
Yeah,
they really do.
Portageville, I believe they're state ranked, Class 3. Neelyville is always good. Both coaches will have their teams prepared. I believe Portageville went to the quarterfinal game last year and bringing back a lot of their kids.
A lot of kids. By the way, no, Kennett and Dexter will play tomorrow night. They will play tomorrow night at 7:30 in the championship quarterfinal round. That'll be a barn burner,
yes,
too.
Yes, I'm interested in seeing Kennett play.
Me too.
I've heard a lot of good things about their young kids.
We got a chance to watch them in person on Saturday, and Elise Edwards, 33 points. She's phenomenal.
I've heard that.
And only a freshman, too, by the way. Lowry got the rebound and goes back up top and scores it in. The length of Doniphan right now getting the better of Poplar Bluff.
I'll be tuning in from the bus, Frank, for that one, I believe.
For the Portageville and Neelyville game,
No.
you're going to watch from the bus?
No, I believe I'm.
Tomorrow? Okay.
The Dexter Kennett game.
I was
yes.
watching Coach Durden's wife, Faith, say Portageville. I know who she's going for in the next game. Abby Wilson misses the shot, but it goes off the foot of Poplar, or I should say of Doniphan, rather. For the Donettes, Kinsey Reedus will take a seat. So will Maddie Reedus and Peyton Lowry. On the other end, Abby Wilson takes the seat. Epps coming back in the ballgame. This one goes out of bounds. So Paige Epps is back in the ballgame. Also, Lady Mules right now trying to figure out a way to stop the bleeding. Ireland Gowan from the wing outside to Zagainer. Zagainer now.
Oh, it's a good rip through there. Oh, and drew the foul.
Jaden Brandon comes in the ballgame. I was going to say, we were talking about Portageville a moment ago. Portageville, man, they were a lot of fun to watch Saturday. This team, I don't want to face them, period. They're going to be a hard out in this tournament.
Oh,
They've got length and they've got shooters from all the way around. Good job by Macy Manus knocking it out of bounds again. By the way, Tara Davis checks in the ball game. So does Sarah Owen. And Carson Haygood to round out the 5. Epps shot no good. Bounced around. We've got a jump ball coming. It'll belong to the Donettes. They'll give the rebound to Sarah Owen there. I'm watching Coach Becky Hale in the corner, and she's by herself like she is before every ball game. She's just intense.
She is. And, you know, kind of like Ken was saying Saturday, you know, off the floor, away from the court, she is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet or talk to. But when she steps in the gym, she flips that switch. And her girls do too, you know. I mean, they are hard-nosed. They get after it, and they have for years.
Lady Mules just get it in. Darnisha Danner goes in. Too strong.
Oh,
Put back is good by Zagainer.
Zagainer's a really good little athlete.
She is. She's got 7. 44-20 the score. It's going to be a barn burner coming up next. Poplar Bluff, Doniphan right now. Donette's trying to get back to the semifinals. Speaking of which, three-point basket no good by Macy Manus, rebounded by Gowan.
Have to be careful here.
Yep, Gowan goes in, no good. Carson Haygood with the rebound. Here comes the Donettes now. Haygood out in front with that left hand.
Good left hand finish.
How do you stop that? She went from her right to her left, back to the right, and then the left on the finish. By the way, just so we're clear, whoever wins the next game will have one of these two teams coming up on Thursday night. Zagainer's shot is no good from behind the arc. Manus with the rebound. The way it's going right now, it could be a Doniphan semifinal.
Looks like it.
Carson Haygood had it ripped away, or she lost it, but she may have stepped out of bounds. Turnover on Doniphan. So now Kenzie Reedus back in the ball game for Haygood. Abby Wilson going to come back in for Poplar Bluff, and Jaden Brandon will take a seat. 2:32 to go here in the third. And now Epps, good bounce pass to Darnisha Danner outside to Abby Wilson. Gowan over to Epps now in the corner, back out to the top of the key. Wilson wanted that three-pointer. She'll back away. She did make one earlier today. And now it's the gainer.
And that's another thing, too. Doniphan's done a really good job of guarding the three-point line. They Bluff shot
1 for 9.
1 for 9.
Doniphan's 0 for 8 behind the three-point arc, and they're still up by 26. Yep. And we've got ourselves a whistle here and going to be a foul against Poplar Bluff. I can see some of the facial expressions by the Lady Mules, and you can tell there's some frustration starting to set in now.
There is, and I mean, that's only human, but, there's still.
It goes against the gainer, by the way.
You never mind frustration as long as it doesn't turn into them, laying down. And so far they're not. They're still out there competing and fighting.
Free throw by Reedus is no good. One thing about this ball game is we see Macy Manus come out of the ball game. Kenzie Killian back in. If there's one area to exploit, if I'm Neelyville and I'm Portageville going to go back and watch this game, one thing is going to be free throws.
Yes.
And free throws have not been the Donettes' friend tonight. They are just 10 of 23. But we saw that last game, too. We saw that with Greenville. They had some struggles on the free throw line.
Yes.
So did Senath. Good steal there by Lowry. Another turnover by Bluff. And Killian goes up.
Finish.
She's got 7. You can make the argument for Doniphan it's their free throws, but for Poplar Bluff, 24 turnovers right now.
Well, that's the story of the game, Frank. He's just pressure. Like here's a good trap in the corner.
Going to get a whistle here and a foul. I was going to say 24 turnovers right now for Bluff. That has turned into 32 points for Doniphan, and they've scored 48 for the ball game. That's impressive.
That is, that's the game.
That is absolutely the game. Zagainer now going to have it tipped away. Another turnover, and Killian, she misses that one. She does not miss those very often.
No, she does not.
Now Gowan gets it across half court, finds Epps. Epps now doing the right thing, slowing it down, letting the team catch up. And Hayes going to check in momentarily. Good job there by Epps. I'll tell you what, I like her attitude. Paige Epps, she's got a good head on her shoulders.
Yes.
A young player.
Doesn't get too rattled.
5'9" sophomore. She'll be around a couple of more years. Gowan calling for it. Gowan now one-on-one with Reedus. It's a good matchup here. Gowan goes in. That's a nice shot by Gowan. Hard to believe it's her first bucket of the ball game.
Tough shot, real tough shot. Reedus has done a good job on it.
She has. Maddie Reedus, her shot a little bit short that time. Epps comes down with the rebound. Tell you what, we're almost through with 3 quarters, and Bluff's still not going to lay down. If Doniphan's going to win, they're going to have to take it to him. That's a big block there by Reedus.
Run out here. Oh, good back tip there by Wilson.
So now we're going to see Anna Hayes coming in the ball game now for the Lady Mules. She'll come in for Zagainer. Also, Macy Manus is going to check in. This one for Maddie Reedus. 11.6 seconds to go. Good job there by Reedus. Could not finish.
Good set, really loading the bottom of that zone up and just screening the middle person and allowing Reedus to catch the lob and get fouled.
Travis Gowan likes what he sees from his daughter Ireland. Tell you what, even though she's only scored 2 points here tonight, that does not take away from how good she really is.
Oh, she's
just been battling a tough player inside all night.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it. Sarah Owen going to take a seat for just a few minutes. Lowry coming back in. First choice insurance free throw, by the way, was up and good for Reedus. She makes them both. 50 points now, 10.1 seconds left. Haygood coming in now for Kenzie Reedus, 11 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. She has had a good ball game so far.
Doniphan still in their full court man-to-man pressure there.
So now Anna Hayes, 2 seconds are going to have to go. They're not going to get a shot off. Nope. That's going to be the end of 3 quarters. And, man, I tell you what, you got to tip your cap to Bluff. But who wants to face Doniphan?
Nobody.
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 Tim said he faced him in the parking lot. He said get him a ball, and he dunked on all of them.
All 1 on 5.
Is that what you said, Tim?
Tim's
He's
ready.
hiding his face right now. All right, so let's thank our great sponsors of Southern Care and Comfort, Senator Jason Bean, also being brought to you by First Choice Insurance, Stan Bader Wood Trust, Scott Law Group LLC, Barker's Towing and Automotive, J.W. Walker & Sons Recycling, also being brought to you by Fox Agency, Baker Implement, Farm Bureau Insurance, Russians Towing, Representative Hardy Billington, also Liberty Utilities, and Bluff Barbershop. I'll tell you what, man, I love this time of year. It's such a great tournament, and you talked about it a minute ago. It's a premier tournament. It really is one of the best girls basketball tournaments in the area, if not the best. And I was saying this on Saturday, which you can attest to this. I began my career with this tournament several years ago, volunteering my time doing the PA. I graduated and got asked to do the clock and the PA and the music. I did that for a couple of years, and now here I am streaming. And I'll tell you what, it's a very tiresome week, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's just a good week of basketball, and lets everybody from the area come and maybe see teams they don't get to normally see. Had a wide range of teams in it, wide range of classes, and it's just a good week of basketball.
It really is. It's a lot of fun to be here, and Bluff now will get the inbound here as we start the 4th quarter, the 4th and final quarter. Darnisha Danner, nice
good
shot.
Move there.
Yes, it is. She's got 8 points here in the ball game. I like the move. And you can hear in the mic there, Ireland Gowan still defending as hard as she can. Good shot by Reedus.
Yes, absolutely.
She's got 11. Going to be a turnover on the Lady Mules.
Good reverse layup by Reedus there. The other Reedus kind of screened the bottom gal and let her shoot that reverse. Good basketball.
So Anna Hayes comes in the ball game for the Lady Mules. Sarah Owen, she has had a really good ball game, very balanced, 12 points. Tell you what, if Carson Haygood, when she gets hot from behind the arc, she is a hard mess to handle.
Absolutely, and she's struggled a bit from behind the line tonight, but she's definitely made her impact known and felt on this game.
Absolutely. 7:16 to go here in the ball game. Coming up next, it is Portageville. It is Neelyville. It is a classic 5-4 matchup. There it is. We just got through talking about it.
Right on key.
Right on key indeed. A 3-point basket by Haygood. There's another turnover there. An unforced pass. Lowry now stepping inside the paint. Try to finish with the right hand. No good. But look who got the rebound. Owen, and we're going to get a tie-up. I love the competitive nature by both of these teams, and you can see it there on the camera. Neither one of these two teams want to lose.
No, I agree. She's going to hit another one. Good look.
Hey, good. This one a little too strong. Good job by Gowan on the rebound. Good position there. So now Gowan comes down, crosses half court. Going inside to Darnisha Danner. She lost her footing. Turnover there on the Lady Mules. Out in front is Haygood. Haygood hands off to Reedus with the right hand. Finishes. She's got 13.
Smart decision by Haygood there to give it up to the bigger player.
57-24 the score now. Another turnover by the Lady Mules. Owen going inside to her favorite target, Reedus. And you can attribute this to, I think Bluff is getting tired, honestly.
Yes.
And it's not their fault. They're just, Doniphan is so quick.
Well,
another turnover and a foul going to be called.
The numbers of Doniphan, you know, he's played, probably 10 girls tonight, you know, and Bluff's playing 7, I believe, 7 or 8. I mean, it takes a toll. Definitely takes a toll.
Might be one of the rare times in the ball game where Coach Epps, as we see Carson Haygood on the free throw line, I was going to say it's a rare time where he's going to sub in one player at a time.
Yes.
So the clock is going, by the way. Clock will run now, unless the Lady Mules, and I think as both free throws are made, Killian's going to come in for Haygood.
I believe Doniphan is pulling off their pressure to half court now.
It is 61-24. So we encourage you to hang out with us in our next game. Boy, it's going to be a good one.
It will.
Neelyville, Portageville, turnover. We look back at this ball game, and there's a couple of aspects to talk about. If you're Coach Epps, one thing that you do want to clean up by the time Thursday rolls around is it got to have a better performance, I would think, from the free throw line. And then for Bluff, when they come back and play on Friday, they're going to have to figure out a way to forget about this loss and get ready for those fifth-place semifinals, because you still have a lot to play for.
No, that's right. You know, you want to play. You just want to play the last day of this tournament. You don't, you don't mind necessarily which game it is. You just want to play 4 nights.
Absolutely. You want to be able to come in and have the extra ball game on championship day on Saturday. Jalissa Johnson going to come in. I tell you what, I tip my cap to Bluff. I absolutely was impressed, especially in the first half. But when you're playing a team like Doniphan, you can only do so much, and you run out of gas.
Well, and, you know, they're ranked 2 for a reason.
They are.
You know, I mean, they are a handful, you know, and Bluff is competing. But, you know, when it comes down to just sheer numbers of athletes that Coach Epps has, you know, it's a tall mountain to climb.
Doniphan, offensive foul. Yep. Saw the elbow go out there. It was inadvertent, didn't mean to.
I believe that to be correct, you know. Just trying to create some space.
The official on top of it. Got a player tying her shoes, Sarah Owen. So here's the way the bracket's going to fall, just in case you're wondering. Greenville, they're going to move on, and they will take on the winner of Hayti and Malden. That game is tomorrow night. On the championship side, Doniphan is going to move over to the semifinals coming up, and that'll be on Thursday night at 6 p.m. They will get the winner of the next game between Neelyville and Portageville. Typically, when you talk about Doniphan, Neelyville, same sentence, you typically are talking about championship night, not semifinal.
You're absolutely right, you know, and it's one of those deals where both teams are extremely familiar with each other year in and year out. It seems like they are, like you said, they're always playing the last night of the tournament.
Going to see a whole bunch of new faces coming in. Lily Knight coming in. Tara Davis is coming in. Mila Shrimpshire is coming in. Also for the Donettes, you've got Macy Manus, and I believe Haley Epps is out there as well. for the Doniphan Donettes. They are able to sub in their bench. Lady Mules now coming up on 2.5 minutes. 30-plus turnovers right now for the Lady Mules, and make it another one.
Yep. You know, and I'll tell you, that's another sign of a good program.
It is.
Is he, you know, he brings in these girls here at the end of the game, and they're playing hard.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
No, they come in right off the bat and force a turnover.
33 turnovers by the Lady Mules here tonight. It's just what I'm mind-boggled with is how many points Doniphan was able to score off the turnovers. Haley Epps goes in, the running floater. She's got 2. So coming up after this game, we're going to reset. And we will have our final game of the night, 63-24. It'll be Neelyville, the 4 seed, against Portageville, the 5 seed. 63-24 the score. You care to wager a bet on that game? I will bet you a soda or a green drink of your choice.
Yes.
I will bet that the winner of next game, it will not be more than 10 points.
Ooh.
And I spot you no points. Third foul.
I would not take that bet, Frankie. I really wouldn't. I really think that it's going to be nip and tuck the whole way.
I like that free throw, by the way, was good. For Macy Manus makes them both. 65-24. I was going to say one thing about the next game coming up. We talk about Coach Hale and her legacy at Neelyville, 22 seasons. But what about Coach Fowler? She has put together an amazing program.
Absolutely.
I got a chance to interview Irby on Saturday and one of her guards, and I'm telling you right now, Macy Manus takes it away. And I'm just impressed with the way Kelly Fowler has put together such a unique team, and they've got shooters from all over the place. But it's their height. I mean, they can go out there and out-rebound you, but when it comes to playing fast and tempo, they'll do it as well.
Right, you know, and you know, she's from there, you know, and it's really good to see people go back to where they're from and make a difference in their own community.
Ireland and Gowan with the rebound. Big audience here tonight on Facebook and on YouTube. Three-point basket is good for the Lady Mules. Anna Hayes, boy, she needed that one.
I believe Doniphan just going to dribble out the clock here.
65-27 to score. So that'll be it. Doniphan Donettes will now move over to the semifinals coming up on Thursday night. Lady Mules will now go into the 5th place bracket, and they will play coming up on Friday, 6 p.m., and they will take on the winner of this next ball game between Neelyville and Portageville. Make no mistake about it, whoever takes on Poplar Bluff coming up on Friday, it'll be a barn burner too, I believe.
Absolutely.
I really do believe that.
I think so. You know, both Bluff and then whoever comes up short in this next game, you know, they will definitely put their hearts and souls.
We're going to go to break. We're going to come back and we'll tell you about our player of the game. Coming up next, you're watching live coverage of the Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament. It is presented by Southern Care and Comfort. All right, we are at the 6-minute mark here, and what I need to do is we're going to switch out our scoreboards here for the final time tonight, and we're going to get ready for this matchup coming your way between Portageville and Neelyville. And tonight, the winner moves on to take on the Neelyville, or I should say the Doniphan Donettes. Neelyville and Portageville are trying to get there. So we'll see how it all pans out tonight in our third contest. Got a chance to talk to both coaches a moment ago. And what's amazing is both coaches said the exact same thing. It's about tempo. It's about getting out in transition. And it's about eliminating turnovers. They know they cannot have the turnovers here tonight. If they have the turnovers, it's going to be a long game. So just keep that in mind. We know that. So we will see coming up here when we get back to live action, Portageville and Neelyville. Getting our starters right now handed to me, because I'll be doing the PA again tonight. Been doing that all tournament, and that will not change. We like to be able to do it if we can, and we will do it again tonight as well. For Portageville, here's who we believe are going to be the starting five. They will be the away team on the scoreboard. For Portageville, it'll be a 5'8" senior guard at number 3, Jayla Weddington. Also a 5'10" senior guard at number 5, Lanny Stone. A 5'8" senior guard at number 21, Aubrey Greenwall. Also a 5'9" junior forward, number 23, Janiah Smith. And a 5'8" sophomore guard at number 33, Taryn Irby. That's who we believe will be the starting lineup for the Bulldogs out of Portageville. For Neelyville, it'll be a 5'6" junior guard at number 3, Addison Couch. A 5'5" junior guard at number 10, McKinley Day. A 5'7" senior guard at number 12, Lanny Dobbins. Also a 5'10" junior forward at number 25, Elena Prince. And a 6-foot sophomore. She is a forward at number 34, Parker Ernst. Had a big night the other day on Saturday. She was able to score 20 big points. Also, she had a huge night rebounding, a double-double for her. We are under 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away from this game getting started. We will have the starting lineups coming up, and then we are going to throw the ball in the air, and we will have your last ball game of the night. Make sure hit that share button for us on social media. If you would be so kind, we want to make sure that we reach as many people as we can. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure and hit that subscribe button for us. We're like, I think, 4 away at last check. 4 away from 1,000. That's what it is. We got a lot of people watching us. So yeah, let us know who you're going for. Let's see here. Stacy says, go Neelyville. She says, go Parker Ernst. She'll have a good game, I'm sure. Linda Losh says, let's go Lady Tigers. And that's what I'm talking about. Tim, if you don't mind, let's bring that camera back into myself and the legend. Well, self-proclaimed legend, Nathan Walk. I mean, he's the reason why folks are tuning in tonight. He's the reason why you at home are tuning in tonight. He's the reason why you're subscribing to our YouTube channel, wearing our merchandise. Nathan,
Total
welcome
package.
back.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got this green drink right here, brother. I'm ready.
Ready to rock.
I've got
this last
this
game.
and this, the ginger. It's all real. It's all real.
All real. All natural. What a guy.
It's all natural. I've got one more night of starting lineups, and we're going to have ourselves a barn burner.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm excited.
Absolutely. I am really excited to watch this basketball game.
Let's have a great ball game. What do you say, folks?
Clank 'em.
Boy, that's strong.
Ugh.
Not as strong as the other one that I had earlier. Once I get the, she's looking at me. It's my time to shine, I guess. All right, here we go. Good evening and welcome back to the Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament at Twin Rivers High School. Our last contest of the evening, it is a championship quarterfinal. It'll feature the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Portageville Lady Bulldogs and the Neelyville Lady Tigers. Let's introduce our starting lineups. First from Portageville. A 5'8" senior guard at number 3, Jayla Whittington. A 5'10" senior guard at number 5, Lanny Stone. A 5'8" senior guard at number 21, Aubrey Greenwald. 5'9" junior forward, number 23, Jayana Smith. And a 5'8" sophomore guard at number 33, Taryn Irby. The Lady Bulldogs are being coached by Kelly Fowler in her 11th season, assisted by Chelsea Bidewell and Cody Carpenter. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Lady Tigers of Neelyville. 5'6" junior guard at number 3, Addison Couch. 5'5" junior guard at number 10, McKinley Dave. 5'7" senior guard at number 12, Lanny Dobbins. A 5'10" junior forward, number 25, Elena Prince. And a 6'1" sophomore forward, number 34, Parker Ernst. The Lady Tigers are being coached by Becky Hill in her 22nd season, assisted by Daniel Sexton. All right, so there you go, our starting lineups here tonight, and we were a perfect 10 for 10. Great job, Coach Walk.
Thank you.
You're the man.
I tried.
You went down there and you hustled and bustled. You ready for a great ball game, Coach?
Absolutely,
Let's do
buddy.
it.
Absolutely.
Here we go. It'll be Janiyah Smith, Parker Ernst in the middle, Tim Hicks on the camera. Coach Walk right beside me. I'm Frankie Castile. And here we go. The winner is going to move on to take on the Donettes, and the ball will be controlled by the Portageville Lady Bulldogs. We are underway. And here we go now, Greenwall. Greenwall is going to bounce it out to Irby. Boy, she had a great game on Saturday, and there is that pressure by Neelyville. Three-point basket is no good from Greenwall. Ball batted around to Taryn Irby. Oh, what a block there by Parker Ernst. It's going to be a jump ball. It goes right to Neelyville.
She is super talented as a sophomore. Really, really good basketball player. Really, really good athlete.
My goodness, what a block that was. So now, here we go. This one's going to be batted around. Parker, or make that Addison Couch, rather, is able to come out with it. Make that McKinley Dave. They look a lot alike.
They do.
Lanny Dobbins with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Irby. The ball's going to be on the floor. A jump ball, second jump ball of the ball game. Kimberly Dollins is tuning in. She says, let's go, Lady Tigers.
Well, the queen of the OFC, Miss Dollins.
She is great.
She is.
I remember being here one year and getting the whole crowd to sing happy birthday to her. I'll never forget that.
I'm sure she appreciated that.
I don't think so. I think she wanted to run me over with her car. Basket is good there by Lanny Stone. It took a couple of times, but she was able to use her body to get the loose ball rebound, and now we're going to get a whistle here. Going to be a turnover. Little miscommunication there between Prince and Couch. 2-0 the score. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We've got ourselves a ball game.
You know, both of these teams have a lot of similarities. They're both coming out full court pressure, trying to create some havoc.
Three-point basket is up and no good. This one by Stone, rebounded by Couch. One thing about Portageville, they are not afraid to take a shot anywhere on the floor. They've got the confidence. Parker Ernst for three. This one's going to be short.
I think one thing.
Good job by Prince there to bat that back out to McKinley Day.
You know, the size of Portageville could give Neelyville some issues. I mean,
You're right.
They are all long.
Good bounce pass there to Parker Ernst. Good pass to Lanny Dobbins for three. This one's going to be short, and somehow Couch is able to
what a
save
hustle
it.
play.
McKinley Day, she wants a three. This one banks it in.
Bank, Frankie.
The bank is open here in Brosley. Big three-point bucket that time by McKinley Day, and this game is worth the price of admission right here.
You know, Neelyville's coming out in some kind of soft 2-2-1 pressure, just trying to keep Portageville in front, and so far it's working out.
Shot is no good by Greenwall. Rebounded here by the Lady Tigers. Here comes Couch.
Trap.
She split the defense. She goes up, and a foul going to be on the floor. Good job by Portageville to get back and not give Couch the easy layup. Going to be a foul coming in on, you're going to call that one on Janiyah Smith, and I believe we're going to see Crosswhite coming in for
Jade
Prince.
Crosswhite, very, very good player for Neelyville.
Parker Ernst now back out to Crosswhite. Her shot is short, but look who got the rebound. Offensive rebound, Parker Ernst. I'm telling you, this kid is a lot of fun to watch. And going to get a push there.
Yep.
Going to be a foul coming up on Neelyville.
Portageville had a girl open down the floor. She was trying to get it to her, but just couldn't get it done before she got fouled.
So McKinley Day going to be called for the foul. Each team with one foul. Coach Kelly Fowler, we talked about her a moment ago. 11 seasons as the head coach. And she has put together quite a squad. Crystal Jackson, let's go Tigers, she says. Irby now going down the free. Oh, what a block again by Parker Ernst, her second of the ball game.
She is making her presence felt early.
6'1". I called her 6 foot. Oh, going to be a carry there.
Yep. Kind of got caught on her hip a little bit.
I made the mistake when I got a chance to interview Parker on Saturday at halftime of one of the games, and I called her 6 foot. She corrected me and said, I am 6'1".
She was quick to point
and then
that
I
out.
pointed out to her, well, Coach Becky Hale gave me your roster. This one's going to be a turnover on Portageville, so we're going to go back and forth here. Kind of a little bit sloppy here in the early going.
You know, both teams are pressuring, and, you know, generally that's what happens. The team that will.
Oh, good job by Irby. This kid is so fun to watch. Only a sophomore, too.
She's definitely active.
Final game of tonight. Then tomorrow, Coach Walk will be gone. He's got a basketball game.
Yep.
Can I say it that way?
This America,
your team
Frankie.
is really good. What's your team's record?
We are 6-4.
6-4.
We dealt with some sickness and a few injuries and.
Sickness? What's that?
Yeah.
You might be the only one in Southeast Missouri dealing with that.
Well, it felt like it at times. But,
Couch
you know,
going in the middle, throws it up. It's no good. Good job there. Oh, it's going to go out of. Oh, good save right into the hands of McKinley Day, though. Parker Ernst now.
Good
what a
high-low.
good. Yes, it
Great
is.
high-low.
Addison Couch was right place, right time. Did the assist to the 6'1" sophomore, Parker Ernst. Irby now going to slow it up and get the ball to Lanny Stone. I tell you what, if Portageville is successful, the offense goes through Lanny Stone.
Man, there's another block. It's 3 blocks in the first quarter, in the first half of the first quarter. That's wild.
So now Lanny Dobbins now outside to Couch. She'll go inside. 18-footer is no good.
Good
but look who got the rebound. Parker Ernst. Oh, my goodness, what a player. So now quickly down the floor, looks Jade Crosswhite. You talked about her a moment ago, how dynamic she is. She swats it away. And this kid coming in right now, Maddie Prosner, she is really good. She is fun to watch as well. On the other side, Janiyah Smith is going to take a seat. Gloria Farmer steps in for her. Farmer, by the way, she is a 5'9" sophomore. Played a lot of minutes on Saturday. You know, it took a little while for Portageville. Good move by Weddington, not able. Parker Ernst again, another rebound.
She does such a good job of staying vertical and not drawing fouls, just like on that last defensive possession as Jade Crosswhite drives in and gets some contacts going to the line.
Parker Ernst, folks, already 4 rebounds here in the first quarter, and we're just underneath the midway point in the first.
So 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, and at least 1 assist that I know of.
Oh, she's got 1 assist, you're right.
So, I mean, she is filling up the stat sheet early.
Crosswhite, first choice insurance free throw is no good. Misses the first one. One thing you don't want to do if you're Neelyville, you don't want to leave. You do not. Oh, boy. Saw that one coming. That's on camera. Can't take that one back.
Oof. I'm glad they didn't call a lane violation on that. Her going below the free throw line. I guess they
First
give her the
choice
ball.
insurance free throw is good. 8-2. You don't see that every day, folks.
No. Is that the first choice insurance
I don't know
trash
what you,
can
I don't know,
visit
I'm not
of the
sure what
game?
you call that. Gloria Farmer free throw line. This one is short.
Tell
Good
you
job.
the speed of the game.
Ball is on the floor, and it's going to be a
bit.
jump ball. It's going to go to Neelyville. They're going to give Parker Ernst the rebound. That's 5 rebounds here tonight, Coach, and we're only in the first quarter.
She came to play, man. She's just a competitor. I mean, when the stage is the biggest, she plays the best, it seems like. Oh, good feed.
Man, what a move.
4 points. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, and an assist. Pretty good first quarter.
That was a assist by Addison Couch. 3:15 to go, and a timeout called by the Lady Bulldogs here. I tell you what, we knew this was going to be a back-and-forth contest. It has the potential to be a back-and-forth contest.
Oh, yes. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's a good timeout. I'm sure Coach Fowler's kind of getting everybody settled down, just telling them relax. That we've played this game a long time and just to execute on both sides, and they'll be right where they want to be.
It is a Stan Bader Wood Trust timeout. Make sure, if you don't mind, hit that share button for us on social media. We want everybody to see this game. These kids deserve to be seen. To be seen, not seed. I'm not sure where that came from. My grammar got the better of me on that one.
It's been a full day of basketball. I guess a full afternoon of basketball.
I was going to say, it's been a lot more than that. We are 3 YouTube likes away or subscribers away from 1,000. If you haven't done so already, hit that share button for us. Hit that subscribe button for us, rather. Greenwall now, what a good job again. Parker Ernst is reaching in, jump ball.
I mean, who else?
It is early in the ball game, and Neelyville making a statement off the bat. 4-5 matchup, Neelyville, Portageville. But make no mistake, Irby and the Lady Bulldogs here, they can get it going in a hurry.
You know, Neelyville's doing a really good job of making them try to run offense from the volleyball line. You know, they're pushing everything out, being really fundamentally sound on-ball defense. And
Jade Crosswhite comes across and pushes that ball out of bounds.
Oh, good look, high-low.
Good dish to Weddington.
Yep.
Yes, you got that one. That was a great shot there by Weddington. Great assist as well by Farmer. Tell you what, these kids from Portageville, man, they can
Look
play.
at that, play through the trap.
Another assist.
Oh.
Could have been an assist by Parker Ernst there as Crosswhite a little too strong off the backboard.
Got girls in front of her.
Lanny Stone out in front now. Greenwall. Boy, Lanny Stone can knock it down from behind the arc at any given time in the ball game. There goes Irby. Irby now guarded by Couch and by Dobbins. Farmer outside to Greenwall. Greenwall makes a miss. Shot's going to be short.
Good block out down there by Dobbins.
So now here comes the Lady Tigers again. The Tigers trying to get to Thursday night semifinals. Awaiting them is the Donettes. What a move. Good no call there. I like the no call.
Yep, went straight up, you know, and guard initiated the contact, no call.
Yeah, that was a great no call. I really do like that play. Irby, wide open three. This one is no good. Rebounded by Prosner.
You know, that's the first clean look they've had, I feel like, this whole quarter.
1:44 to go here in the first. Crosswhite now. We're going to see Elena Prince back in the ball game. Oh, miscommunication there. Good job by Couch to get it back. Couch now outside to Dobbins. Dobbins going to go baseline. Pull-up jumper. It is good.
Bottom.
Nice move by Lanny Dobbins. Her first bucket, 12-4 now, or 12-5 rather. And Irby is going to have it knocked away, and this one's going to go out of bounds with 1:11 to go. Prince is going to come in the ballgame here for the Tigers. On the other end, Janiyah Smith will come back in.
I'd say Addison Couch is really playing hard.
So Lanny Stone will take a seat for the time being. Good job there again as going to get a timeout called here. Ball gets loose from Portageville, and they're going to call another timeout. Stacy Rommel is tuning in back in Poplar Bluff. Gary Dollins is tuning in from Kentucky. He says, great job, Parker.
I believe Coach Hale wanted that timeout, but didn't get it called quiet in time where the official could hear her, and Coach Fowler was able to get her timeout.
Boy, I tell you what, so let's look ahead to tomorrow night semifinals here, or quarterfinals rather, tomorrow night here, Coach. And tomorrow night we're going to have, I think it's going to be just like this game. It's going to be the game of the night. Let's focus in on Kennett and Dexter, and what do you see from that game?
And, you know,
They played once already this year, and Kennett beat them by 7. But it was in the CMO Conference, a neutral site, much like today.
Right.
But both teams are much different than what they were earlier this month.
You know, I think it'll just be a good contest, and I think it'll be a lot like this game here. It'll be physical.
Kelly Fowler says, no way, Jose. I'll meet you in the parking lot. It's my ball.
She was
got
prepared.
it. She got it called, too.
Yep.
Those officials, they know better. They don't want none of Kelly Fowler. They don't want none of Becky Hale either.
No, I was going to say, I don't think they want either one of them.
Now, bumping foul there going to be called against Prince, I believe. Yes, it is. Prince's first foul, team foul number 2.
You know, going back to the Kennett-Dexter game, I think, you know, both teams are well coached. I think both will have made adjustments, and it will just come down to which team executes the adjustments.
And a blocking foul coming up here. Once again, this one's going to be on Neelyville. So now Neelyville with 3 fouls here in the first quarter, under a minute to go here in the first, and they're going to call that one. Well, they called that on the wrong player. They called that on, they say Taryn Irby of Portageville, but it's not on Taryn Irby. 41 seconds. Shot is good. There's Irby.
One, yep.
And that was a much-needed three-pointer right there from Miss Irby.
And that three-point shot is such a neutralizer. You know, Neelyville has felt like they're in control of this whole game so far, and they come out and bang 1 3, and it's right back to a 2-possession game.
Oh, good job there by Janiyah Smith. She got open for a minute, took the shot, and now we get a whistle here, and
It's on Parker Ernst.
I believe it's going to be on Parker. So Greenwall with the rebound. So Parker with her first personal foul. So 4-2 in the fouls. Free throw was no good by Greenwall. She makes the second one, presented by First Choice Insurance.
Pretty good game so far, Frankie.
It really is. We thought it would be.
Yep.
It has the making to be a good game. Neelyville got out to an early start. Portageville weathered that storm, and just like that, back-to-back turnovers now. Good job there by Crosswhite to pick it back up. She's got 9 seconds, plenty of time. Plenty of time. So now Prosner's got to get it up. Parker Ernst at the buzzer. It's no good. Had to rush that shot. At the end of one quarter, Coach Walk, we've got ourselves a ball game. And if you don't mind, Tim, like we always do, we'll have you bring it up here to us, and we'll talk about this first quarter. And let's talk about stats here first off, Coach. The Tigers shooting 36% overall. They've got 13 rebounds in the first quarter, 13-8 in the rebound category. And by the way, they've got 5 offensive rebounds. What have you seen so far?
Well, that's kind of what surprised me about this game. I figured the length of Portageville would give them the advantage on the boards, but just Neelyville's aggressiveness when the shot goes up to go chase that offensive rebound is paid dividends, and they are that's why one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Look at Portageville on the other side. They're shooting 19%, Coach, 3 out of 19. They've got 1 turnover in the ball game. They are 1 of 4 from behind the arc. But so far, good job to the defense of Neelyville. They've really shut down Lanny Stone so far. Just 2 points. She is 1 of 3 shooting. If you're Coach Fowler, what is your message?
I'm just saying, just continue to run our stuff. You know, they got really good looks when the ball went to the high post and then kicked out to the opposite side. You know, you got to make that defense contract by getting the ball inside and then kicking it out for some open looks from 3.
All right, so here we go. Back to live action. Neelyville now going to inbound the ball. They will go from right to left. Good job by Couch to spin away. September Pressler in the ball game now for the first time.
Oh, good
Good steal by by Weddington, rather. Weddington goes up and makes it. Telling you, this is a really, really good ball team that we are looking at here in Portageville. 12 to 10.
Pressler's another good athlete, good size.
Okay, so I was right. They had the score wrong earlier. In the stat program I'm taking, they finally got it right. 12 to 10 now is the correct score. Dobbins
got away with that one. Usually, if she gets that clean a look, it's going in.
And it could have been a push-off there by September Pressler as well on the rebound opportunity. So now Jayla Weddington, 12 to 10 now the score. Long pass to Janiah Smith. Janiah Smith now back around to Lanny Stone. Stone at 2 points in the ball game. It's one of those games where this is going to go back and forth, and there's a big steal by Couch. So Couch now doing the right thing, going to slow it up and let her team get set.
Oh, good look into the high post there.
Parker Ernst, this shot is no
good.
Another offensive rebound.
Leads to a layup.
By Lanny Dobbins, rather, on the rebound. Telling you, that was a good move there by Couch to get the move inside. 14 to 10 to score. Janiah Smith again. Priggle checks in for the first time, by the way. Lily Priggle is in the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. Going inside to Priggle. Priggle's shot is up and it falls. That was a great job by Lanny Stone to hit her in stride. 14-12. All the way down. They're going to wave it off.
Illegal screen.
Yep. Offensive foul.
Illegal screen. You know, Portageville did a really good job of a quick ball reversal, and it led to the good, clean post entry, and Priggle was able to knock it down. Another tall, long, athletic girl for Portageville is a Priggle girl.
So Jayla Weddington takes a seat. Greenwall back in the ball game. Also Taryn Irby as well. September Pressler was called, by the way, for that illegal screen a moment ago.
There.
Irby's shot is no good. Rebounds on the floor, taken by Janiah Smith, and now it's on the floor. And who's going to come up with it? I believe it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Portageville. Well, I'll tell you what, one thing about this Portageville team, I love it. They're getting on the floor, and they are hustling for every loose ball.
Absolutely. Both teams are extremely scrappy. When that ball's loose, they're all on it.
Sarah Abbott, she's tuning in tonight. She's like, let's go, Lady Tigers. The winner of this game will get Doniphan Thursday night. Well, we have just hit a milestone tonight, folks. We have just surpassed 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Well,
Corn dogs for everybody.
Yep.
Oh, Parker Ernst with a steal. Ernst is slow to get up. No foul is called. Tell you what, you've got two really good coaches here in prime time, if I may use that word.
It might be trademarked, Frankie. I don't know.
Well, we're going to use it anyway. Parker Ernst now over to Jade Crosswhite. Good defense by Greenwall. That was an uncomfortable shot.
Yep.
Another offensive rebound.
So these refs are getting their steps in today, Frankie. It's been up and down this entire game.
It has been, absolutely has been. So now Couch, she wants the shot, no good. Parker Ernst with the rebound, no good. But Elena Prince on the third opportunity. It is up and it is good.
I feel like I'm sounding like a broken record, but, you know, offensive rebounding is an important part of especially girls basketball, any basketball game, really.
It's going to be the second foul, by the way, for Janiah Smith. 9 offensive rebounds by Neelyville here in the first half. And for Parker Ernst, she's got 3 of them. 4 points, 6 rebounds. 3-point play presented by First Choice Insurance. It is up and it's good. By the way, Matt Phillips of First Choice Insurance sent me a text a moment ago and asked me what was he sponsoring a trash can for. Foul is good, and Greenwall goes in, and she's got the layup, and she'll have a 3-point play the old-fashioned way, presented by First Choice Insurance.
Matt, you just have to go back and check the tape, buddy.
Tape doesn't lie, my friend. What a night here on quarterfinal night. 3-point play is good. Greenwall now with 4 points, and we've got ourselves a 2-point ball game.
You know, Portageville's hanging around, you know. It's one of those things
that's
where
a song. Hanging around. Yeah.
Yep, counting crows.
You want to sing it?
I can.
Parker Ernst, good shot for
Yeah.
her. She's got 6 points inside the paint there. Great dish
hanging around that high post, mid post area, and they're getting her the basketball.
I was going to say Jade Crosswhite, great assist on that last play for Neelyville. Portageville, you better bet both teams, they want to go to the next round to take on Doniphan. Greenville with a nice shot. She's got 6 points. Nice shot. 19-17 now.
Good
Couch to Parker Ernst. Long pass to Prince inside the free throw line. It's no good. And the rebound comes away to Priggle. And here comes, good job by Couch. Takes it away from Laney Stone. Couch, it's a one-on-one matchup. Who's going to win? This one's going to be Couch. Nice move by Couch.
Absolutely. Score over the taller defender like that. That takes a lot of skill.
I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that 20 years ago. 21-17 the score. And now we're going to see McKinley Day back in the ball game. And that's going to be 3 fouls on Prince. And that is huge. That is huge for the Lady Tigers of Neelyville right now.
Yes, that is a big piece. Good cross-court pass.
And for the time being, they're going to leave Prince in the ball game right now. Irby now. 21-17 the score. 3-point basket from Stone. It rattles in. I told you, when she gets hot, she is hard to handle.
Not much daylight to get that off either, Frankie.
Nope. Parker Ernst now. McKinley Day in the backcourt. Prince back to Jade Crosswhite. Try to get it to Dobbins. Going to be a steal by Laney Stone.
She's trying to feed the post there.
She tried. Another big steal. There we go.
Look at that.
Crosswhite. My goodness.
Athletic play.
That's her first bucket of the ball game. She's got 3 points. 23-20. Another near turnover. Priggle now wide into Weddington. She goes up and lays it in. Well, I tell you, I like that shot by Weddington. (23-22) the score. Believe we got a timeout here for Neelyville. It is a Stan Bader Wood Trust timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. So we'll bring it in here up into our second level broadcast booth. It's high class all the way, 23-22. What do you think so far? The fans right now at home, they're watching a beautiful one. We knew it was going to be close, and so far it is exactly what we said it was going to be.
Both these teams have made us look very smart, Frankie. We said it's going to be the game of the night. So far it's lived up to that billing. Neelyville's hammering the offensive boards and built them this lead, and the shooting of Portageville has allowed them to hang around and make it a one-point game. I think the rest of the second quarter and the second half is going to be more of what we've seen so far.
One thing that we're going to have to watch is Alana Prince. She's got 3 personal fouls, and we're still in the first half, so that's something to bear watching.
Oh, dangerous
Another
pass.
Steal.
Yep,
and
one.
Farmer with a huge steal, and they have just taken the lead.
Pressure, pressure. You got to go meet those passes anytime you're getting pressed, and kind of fell asleep on that one, and the girl from Portageville was able to step in there and shoot that layup and get fouled.
So Laney Dobbins now with the foul. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, presented by First Choice Insurance. Farmer is up, and it is good. With their biggest lead of the night, it is now a 2-point game for Portageville. By the way, Jonathan Stevenson says Nathan Walk is a GOAT. I'm not sure if that's a
GOAT or the GOAT.
I think he said he said the GOAT. Okay. I'm sorry, I misread that. 3-point basket by Dobbins is no good. It is rebounded by Laney Stone. Now that would have been funny if he would have called you a GOAT.
Yes.
I would have laughed. Angie Bryant tuning in from Oklahoma. Glad to have you alongside. Laney Stone again.
Lines it up. Nope.
No good. She gets her own missed shot though. We get a whistle
fouled.
And a foul coming up. Tell you what, this is a game. This is a game. By the way, for those that don't know, Portageville coming in, they're 8-0 this season. That is unimpressive. Laney Dobbins picks up her second foul. Portageville coming into this ball game, they are averaging about 60 points a ball game, giving up only 28 points a ball game.
That's a pretty big disparity. I would assume that their press gives a lot of people problems.
First free throw was good. Second one is
look
no
at that.
good. Tipped out, and it's going to go right back inside to Greenwall. Greenwall shot is no good. Addison Couch, who just checked back in with the rebound. And now the ball is being batted around and taken away from Farmer. She grabs it, and now here comes Greenwall high off the backboard. They may want a timeout here pretty quick. 28-23 now the score. Telling you what, this Lady Tigers team pressure Dobbins now. They've got to get a bucket at some point really soon, and now they throw in the they're going to be a travel called on Dobbins.
You know, I tell you, the momentum has definitely switched in this game. Neelyville early was hammering the offensive glass, and Portageville's kind of calmed down and coming down and running on offense and putting some pressure on Neelyville and getting a couple easy baskets. And they built a 5-point lead here.
Irby over to Farmer. Farmer now going in. Oh, what a block again by Parker Ernst. Another block for her. She has played a great first half.
Absolutely.
Gets it inside. Dobbins wide open. Off the mark, it's no good. Priggle with the rebound. They're taking good shots.
They are, absolutely. You know, sometimes they just don't fall, but you can't let that get to you. You got to keep shooting it if you're open.
So now Priggle, or make that Greenwall rather. Lenny Stone wide open. It is off the mark, it's no good. Another rebound by Parker Ernst. And we get a whistle here. Well, I'll tell you what, very physical on the court right now.
Absolutely.
Going to be a foul on Lanny Stone, just her first. So now Dobbins now one-on-one with Stone. Back over to Couch.
Ooh.
High throw, good job by Couch to get it back. Couch short, Prince with the offensive rebound, goes back up, it's no good. Now the ball is on the floor, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Stone, I believe. If it's on Stone, it's number 2.
All right, Frankie. Neelyville has a ball underneath their basket. Who do you think is going to touch the basketball?
I would say Parker Ernst.
You'd be a smart man.
I would say that would be the way to go.
You got shooters in each corner.
So now, there we go. Couch from behind the arc. It's money.
Boom. Well, that shows you what we know, Frankie.
We were wrong again. Now it's a 2-point game again. Now Neelyville.
Oh, that's 3, I believe.
That's 4. I've got it for 4. If it's on Prince, it is on Prince. Is it 3 or 4?
Yes, that'll be 4. You're right.
It's 4. That is a huge foul on Prince. I've got her for 4.
You're right. You're right, Frankie.
Now Prosner's going to have to come in, and that's a big foul. That's a huge. The game has just changed with 7.5 seconds to go. Free throw presented by First Choice Insurance. Prosner will have to come in. Brittany Clark says, let's go Neelyville. How are the boys doing, Miss Clark? I know they're playing tonight. Second one is up, and it is good. She's got 10. 4-point game. Couch now. 4 seconds. They got to get a shot off. I'm not going to get it. Good defense. Great defense by Portageville.
Yeah, absolutely.
To eliminate a possible shot taken by Neelyville. They were able to get down the floor pretty quick.
Yep.
But you can't say nothing negative there. That was just all-around good defense by Portageville.
Swallowed, swarmed the ball and didn't give her any good passing lanes and wasn't able to get a shot off.
Colin Daughtery says, let's go Portageville. A big crowd tonight, quarterfinals. I can't imagine this being a quarterfinal game. This has the writing of a semifinal game. And just think, and I saw Doniphan and Bluff still hanging around. And these two teams are going to play these two teams on Thursday and Friday.
That's right. Both teams are wanting to kind of get a feel for what the other two teams are doing and get a game plan together for Thursday.
Let's go to break.
Let's do it.
Let's go to a quick timeout. We're going to come right back. I'm going to try to get I'm going to try to get Courtney Snyder to come over here. It's her birthday today.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
I've got a thing I want to show folks, but I got to get her over here first.
Well, I'll tell you
And
something, Frankie.
She's not going to come over here, I don't think.
When you're married to Michael Snyder, it's like every day's your birthday.
Well, I'll let Mike know you said that. I will let Mike know you said that. We're going to come back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. You're watching live coverage of the Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament. It is presented by Southern Care and Comfort. All right, so here we go. 3.5 minutes now until we get in to second half action. And let's go ahead now and take a look at our stats here in the first half. Oh, Tyler Trover is tuning in. Coach Tyler Trover is tuning in. Of course, he is with Portageville. Love having him on. He's always got a great baseball program. The Lady Tigers are shooting 35%, 11 of 31, 2 out of 3 on the free throw line. They are 2 out of 8 from behind the arc. Meanwhile, Portageville, they are shooting 11 out of 30, 37%, 6 out of 8 from behind the free throw line, 2 of 8 from downtown. By the way, Tigers have 9 turnovers. Portageville, they've got 5 turnovers so far. We'll bring it in here full screen, Timmy boy. And we've got Coach Walk joining us. And just so you know, you may have the one fan, but Coach Tyler Trover, you know who that guy is?
I do, yes.
He says, and I quote, Coach Walk, keep your day job.
It's good advice.
That's a shot.
That's
He
good
took
advice.
a shot.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect anything less from Coach Trover. Good guy.
Coach Wiggs is still here in attendance, and let's go in the first half here. One thing about it here, Neelyville, Coach, just 3 opportunities on the free throw line so far in the first half. That number has got to change here in the second half if they want to win here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, it's not like they're not being aggressive. They're getting in there and mixing it up, crashing offensive glass. And but it's one of those deals where you got to put pressure on the rim with the basketball and kind of force those officials to make a call.
Hey, real quick, Tim, if you don't mind, I'm not sure if you can do this or not. Remember that picture I sent you of Courtney Snyder? Do you still have that by chance? Can you put that on the screen? We want to wish Courtney Snyder a happy birthday. I would tell you how old she is, but she probably would kill me if I did that, so I won't do that. But we do want to say happy birthday to Courtney Snyder. She was a big supporter of this tournament. She's a big reason why we got to come over here this year. And happy birthday to Courtney. She does a lot for us. I tried to get her over here, but
wasn't happening.
She is not interested in hanging out with Coach Walk.
Well,
no, she didn't say that.
I get that a lot too, Frankie.
Morgan McIntosh. Yes, we've got a new camera here. It's something she does a great job in downtown Poplar Bluff, by the way. But yeah, we added this to our feed for this tournament. So we're going to have that, by the way, Morgan, for the showdown. So as long as you don't mind being put on camera, you'll be up here coming up starting for the Poplar Bluff Showdown. By the way, Coach Cole McBroom sent me a message as well. I won't read you what he said. It's a funny message, though. It's funny. It is funny. All right, so we're about ready for second half action here tonight. Make sure hit that share button for us on social media. And thank you to everybody who is tuning in tonight, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. I'm having a great time. Hope you are too.
I am too, Frankie. Watching some good basketball, good competitive games.
So now Neelyville switching sides. They're now going left to right on your TV screens. Jade Crosswhite, she will have to come in because of the foul trouble by Prince. Prince with four fouls, and that's a big one.
Oh, good move.
Couch not able to follow through. Parker Ernst could not get the follow-up as well. She did get the rebound. On the other way, Greenwall, though, with a shot. It's no good. And September Pressler with the rebound.
So kind of switched up the lineup from first half, coming out in the third with September and Crosswhite both starting the third quarter.
Yep. Another turnover there as Irby reaches in and slaps it away. And that's one thing that Neelyville is going to have to avoid, is the turnovers. Laney Stone now. Greenwall going to go baseline, and a foul going to be called.
Hand in the back there. Got caught pushing.
So Portageville, Aubrey Greenwall going to the free throw line. Janiah Smith and Weddington rounds out the 5. Big crowd here tonight watching us on social media. First free throw is no good by Greenwall. That foul, by the way, was on Crosswhite, her first. 30-26 to score. This feels like it's the way right now it's playing, it almost feels like it's a 10-point ball game.
You're right, and it just, momentum is such a big part of this game.
Good trap. Good job by Couch to get out of it. Wide open, long two-pointer, no good.
Good block out there by number 3 for Portageville.
Boy, Couch goes up, and she gets the rebound, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul coming up. I love the offensive hustle there by Couch, able to really establish herself. Going to be a foul coming up on Taryn Irby. So now Couch will go to the free throw line. She has not been there tonight. She has not been there the entire tournament so far. First one is up, and it's good for a first-choice insurance free throw. She's got 10 points on the night. Very low-scoring game so far. Kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, a little. I figured with the pace of the game that we would end up playing this thing in the upper 60s to 70s, but,
good free throws there.
Solid defense by both teams. Both teams aren't really getting many clean looks.
3-point game again. Taryn Irby, the Lady Tigers now picking up the pressure on defense.
Got away with the kick. No.
Going to be a turnover on Greenville. So Greenville, I think I called her Greenwall. My apologies. Coach Trover, he's keeping me in line. Appreciate that, Coach.
Sounds like Coach Trover maybe wants my job up here or something.
Well, it's hard to find good help, I guess.
Well, it is.
Laney Dobbins, corner shot, bang.
Okay. Good penetrating
job
pitch there by Crosswhite to find Dobbins.
So she's got 4 points in the ball game, back to a 1-point game again. And Greenville now.
Forced
going to go over the head. Janiyah Smith now. Did we say this was going to be the tournament of the game or the game of the tournament so far?
We did, and
it's living up to the hype.
It is.
Neelyville got off to a strong start, led by double digits, but man, Portageville, they would come storming back in a big way, and it's showing right now. Couch now. Out to, good flip to Jade Crosswhite, rather. Crosswhite off the backboard. She loves that shot. This time wouldn't go. Weddington with the rebound. And now Greenville over to Lanny Stone.
Good post entry. Got possession.
Another block by Parker Ernst again. Jayla Weddington out to Greenville for 3.
Boom.
Knocks it down.
Offensive rebounds usually turn into 3-point opportunities.
That's a big shot.
Turnover right off the bat.
And now.
Right back up.
Oh my goodness, what a shot that was. Another foul going to be called as Janiyah Smith could not get it to fall, but Greenville is able to get the loose ball rebound and a foul coming up.
Neelyville cut this thing to 1, and then now it's right up to potentially another 6-point game right here within 2 trips.
Now a foul, by the way, was on Laney Dobbins. That is her 3rd personal foul. Free throw presented by First Choice Insurance. Janiyah Smith out, Gloria Farmer is in. Coming out for Neelyville is September Pressler. And coming in is number 35, Halen Crockett. Crockett, she is a 5'10 junior. Free throws are good by Greenville. And now it's a 5-point game. Nearly another turnover there. Dobbins with the left hand outside the Couch. Oh, she got away with the walk there, Coach.
Yes, she did.
And she made him pay with a nice little jumper, too. She's got 13 points, 4-point game again. Nearly another turnover. Greenville.
Good transition defense there to stop the layup.
Taryn Irby for 3. This one's off the mark. It's no good. Couch with a big rebound there. It is a 3, or make that 4-point game.
Oh, they left Dobbins. Great effort by number 10, Farmer, to come back in transition and get the block.
You okay?
I'm fine. I got choked up.
Okay. Big shot there taken. This one by Crosswhite, no good. Rebounded by Farmer. Here comes the Lady Bulldogs now. 36-32. It's a 4-point game.
Yep.
Crockett got too much hand there.
Yep.
Going to be a foul on her. Her first, team's 3rd. Jordan Bidewell tuning in. Thank you so much, sir. He said, great job, fellas, even for you, Coach Walk. And that's exactly what he said.
Frank, you didn't know I had so many people that just love to hear me, love to hear my voice.
Weddington to Greenville. Good job there. Almost a turnover there. Laney Stone. Get it outside to Irby. It's a big, critical part of this game. And it's going to be a turnover there as Dobbins takes it away. Dobbins is going to be fouled before the shot. So it's going to be a foul before the shot here. It's going to be on Irby, her second. And now we're going to see, believe, Janiah Smith. Yep, coming in for Irby. This is a big play right here. Big play for the Lady Tigers. Parker Ernst, no look pass. Oh,
yeah,
yep, there you go. Got it that time.
Looking for it.
Yep.
Looking for it.
20 points on Saturday for Parker Ernst. Tonight, only 6.
Portageville's length, I think, is really giving her some issues, and you can tell that they watched and they've scouted because they've not let her get much of anything. Another steal by Lainey Dobbins. Oh, good pass. Oh.
They're gonna say last touch by Portageville.
I'd say that's a right call.
And I like how they were able to get together and just get it right. That's all that matters. And one thing about these games, for you and I, especially for Tim and I, we don't have a dog in the fight. We just want to see a good ball game.
That's everybody on the.
That's a great job there by Lainey Dobbins to Parker Ernst.
Maybe that'll get her going, get her an easy bucket there on out-of-bounds set.
It's a 2-point game again now. And now Greenwell is going to be taken away by Crosswhite. Oh, Crosswhite right in to Halen Crockett, and this one no good. Oh, a lot of contact there. Crosswhite going to throw it to Lainey Dobbins.
Just needs to come get it, slow everybody down.
Slow it down a little bit. Crosswhite now gets a little bit of space. Goes up, it's no good. The ball's going to be last touched by Portageville, I believe. And it's going to go out of bounds. Tell you what, you look at the amount of energy that both teams are doing right now. We're going to see Priggle back in the
pretty good sub by Coach Fowler. Kind of maybe give some more size in there in the middle. Maybe bottle up Ernst on the out of bounds set.
3:44 to go. Outside to Couch. Couch now, no look pass to Crosswhite from behind the arc, too short. Going to be a rebound, going to go out of bounds. I think this was last touch by Neelyville. Well, one of the 16 teams. We'll get it right at some point. Too many names, too many teams in this tournament.
A lot of Villes.
A lot of Villes. Portageville, Neelyville. Oh, good move by Janiah Smith. Her first bucket of the ball game, and that didn't come in a moment too soon. Lainey Dobbins now in the corner.
Backs it out. Good
long
skip.
pass to Crosswhite. Crosswhite inside the paint. Short. Ball's going to be batted around, and a foul going to be called, and I believe it's going to be on Parker Ernst just by her expression. I can tell by the expression, not happy with the call. Boy, I tell you what, both coaches, they want this win desperately. There's no doubt about it. They want this win.
Got some, travel. 32 is into the game for Neelyville.
Alexis Shepard.
Yep. Really high energy player. I like the way she plays a lot. Very physical, plays hard.
Couch got a quick drink. That's all that was.
Double dribble. Yep.
And we're going to get a turnover on the Lady Tigers. And now we're going to see Gloria Farmer back in the ball game now. She'll come in for Jayla Weddington. So Couch is going to sit down, drink a little bit. 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Oh, good job by Prosner. Going to be short, but Shepard can't follow through. Prosner again outside at 2 at Crosswhite. Bang!
I believe that was a two-pointer.
Yeah, long two-pointer is what that was. That is a huge, huge play. 38-36 now.
Getting wild, Frankie. It's getting wild.
This is what we signed up for. Look at that shot by Dobbins, taking it away. And we got a blocking foul coming up. Boy, what a great crowd here tonight. I mean, I'm trying to pay attention to everything coming in. We've got so many comments coming in. Taryn Irby is back in the ball game. She'll come in for Lanny Stone. Greenville has had herself a good ball game here tonight. Win or lose. Crosswhite over to Lanny Dobbins.
Portageville's really extending that 2-3 zone out here. Really running the girls off the line, making it hard.
Oh, good job by Gloria Farmer. Farmer with a big steal. Big steal by Farmer.
Oh, good hands.
And then Couch comes right back in and takes it away from Irby. Parker Ernst behind the arc. Oh, my goodness.
It's a good feed by
That's
Crosswhite.
what she needed right there to get things going. That was a big three-point bucket. Neelyville back on top by 1. Greenwell. We've got ourselves a timeout, or what do we got?
I believe a timeout by Coach Fowler.
Yep, I think you're right. She was at midcourt. She didn't call a full timeout on that one.
Neelyville has just ratcheted up the intensity and pressure here the last half of this third quarter, and it showed, and it's what's the main reason behind them getting this 1-point lead.
So it is a Stan Bader Wood Trust timeout, but that's a big three-point shot by Parker Ernst.
Absolutely huge.
11 points here in the ball game and 8 rebounds. That she is shooting 5 out of 10, 1:45 to go. So I guess this will be a great time to tell folks as we watch it at home. Number one, I apologize for calling her Greenwall. My apologies, it's Greenwell. Didn't mean to do that, but remember, there's 16 teams in this tournament.
That's right.
I've done the best I can learning names as I go.
Doing a good job, Frankie.
So I guess we can just say have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, just cut it.
Cut it right now. Coach Walk says we're done. He's not getting paid for overtime.
No, that's right. Not getting paid at all, matter of fact.
You are getting paid with my company.
Oh,
I try to give
yes.
you green drinks, and you won't take it.
You're right. I cannot deny that.
So now here we go as Alexis Shepard
Going
is
1-2-1-1 here.
Alexis Shepard back in the ball game now. Taryn Irby. Well, I'll tell you what, right now is the time. Lanny Stone, Jayla Weddington, all back in the ball game right now. Neelyville, going to be a foul called. Coach Becky Held, that brings her to midcourt. She's going to plead her case. One thing that we established early in this ball game is the fact that it's been a very close, tight ball game. Call tight is 2 shots coming up, by the way. Alexis Shepard in the ball game. You know, one person we haven't seen in the ball game is McKinley Day, and Addison Couch is still obviously under the weather right now.
Yes.
First free throw was good for Greenwell, presented by First Choice Insurance. I was going to say McKinley Day, we haven't seen much of her at this point. Free throw is no good. Parker Ernst, 9 rebounds here in the ball game. 9. 39-39 is
good
your
post
score.
Feed.
Prosner's shot is no good. Rebounded here by Lanny Stone, 39-39. Priggle gets it to Greenwell. Greenwell now over to Taryn Irby. Boy, the pressure by Neelyville. They are turning it up a notch right now. Jayla Weddington, that's her shot normally from the free throw line. Priggle shot, can't get it to go. And now we're going to get a whistle here and a foul. Or no, it's going to be a jump ball. You're right, yep.
Got her hands in there. That's a pretty heads-up play.
So now Neelyville will get the next possession arrow on the other side. Farmer comes out for Priggle, or comes in rather for Priggle.
Lob play here.
Oh, I like the pass.
Yep.
Parker Ernst is going to go out of bounds on her. Farmer cannot get that shot to go down. .49 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Taryn Irby now.
Fouled again.
Boy, I tell you.
Got to get their hands out.
Gracie Green in the ball game right now. It's going to be a foul on Prosner, her second personal. And now Taryn Irby with three points in the ball game, misses the first. Her first opportunity here today. And now we're going to see Addison Couch back in the ball game. Jade Crosswhite.
Say that was a offense for defense sub potentially there.
Nope, Prosner's going to stay in the ball game. Gracie Green will take a seat. I've been impressed with Maddie Prosner this entire tournament.
Yes.
Second free throw by Irby. It's good, and it regains the lead by 1. 47 seconds. Clock hasn't started. Now it does. Jade Crosswhite, too strong. She goes all the way to the wall. Greenwell with the rebound. And now Lanny Stone, 35 seconds. Irby, good fake out there. Oh, it rims out on her. That was a great shot taken. Nothing she did wrong there. Just wouldn't fall. Prosner now, 25 seconds. Tigers trying to slow it up a little bit. That one's going to go. Oh, good job there by Lanny Stone. Lanny Stone to take it away. 13 seconds, 1 point game. Dobbins takes it away. Dobbins to Cross White, up and in. She's
Good
got
head
7.
fake, yep.
41-40. And they're not going to get a shot off. Prosner had a steal, but it's not, wouldn't matter. Couldn't get the shot off. Woo, what a game. What a game here tonight.
Frankie, it's just been a game of runs so far tonight. You know, Portageville got a 5-point lead. Neelyville threw in a couple subs. We really turned the tide on the defensive end, and they went on a little run themselves and got the 1-point lead to show for it.
Deanna Schwitt, I hope I said that name right. She is watching us from Colorado, loves the tournament action, and says, you guys are doing a great job. So glad to have you alongside. Make sure if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button to our YouTube channel. I know my son's watching back at home, and he'll be joining us at some point this week.
Awesome. Frankie, we haven't played the game. The farthest streamer, where are they coming from tonight? Is Colorado the farthest?
So far.
It seems like we had a California last year. Is that correct?
If you're not in Missouri, let us know where you're watching from tonight. Fourth quarter action, 41-40. Not a misprint. Great ball game here
Good
tonight.
game so far.
And we knew it was going to be.
Parker Ernst has put her fingerprints all over this thing. Addison Couch as well, and then Greenwell.
She is close to another double-double. Talking about Parker Ernst. And right now, she will be in the game. It is Neelyville basketball. So Neelyville will have the shot.
Boom.
Oh, what a big shot
Crosswhite.
that is.
Huge.
Jade Crosswhite. Step back 3 for her. She's got 10 points. And now Neelyville, they smell it now. They are turning up the pressure. Lanny Stone, make that Greenwell inside the paint. No good. Greenwell. Good job by the Lady Tigers.
Yeah.
Oh, she took one too many steps
Double
there.
dribble.
Double dribble.
Yep.
These kids, they look exhausted. I'll be honest with you. I'm exhausted from watching it. It is such a great game. 44-40 now is the score. Neelyville.
Oh, good. Good anticipation.
So now Prosner goes up. It's going to be short. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Janiyah Smith one-on-one with Parker Ernst. Oh, my goodness. She misses the first opportunity, got a second, and this time she will draw the contact, and Parker Ernst has picked up her 3rd personal foul.
That may be a problem later on in the quarter, Frankie, depending on what shakes out.
Could be. Heather Horn says, let's go Tigers. Janiyah Smith, big free throw there, presented by First Choice Insurance.
Heather Horn, I believe she's a TR alum.
I knew that. Smith, second free throw, hits the front end.
Good board.
Parker Ernst, a double-double tonight for her. That's her 10th rebound. She's got 11 points. She may not be done yet. Parker
13.
Ernst, oh my goodness, a step back jumper there. I'm telling you.
Oh, quick shot.
No good.
Off the back.
Parker Ernst again with a big rebound. That's number 11. 46-41. So now Crosswhite outside to Lanny Dobbins. Prosner now back over to Jade Crosswhite from behind the arc. 13 points.
She's a player, man.
49-41. All of a sudden, Neelyville, there's another steal.
3-on-1 here. Oh, good no look.
Give it to Dobbins,
Good
you
no
betcha. And we're going to get a timeout called here. And
9-0 run.
Coach Sexton, he is up right now with double digits for the first time the entire ball game. Neelyville, it is a full timeout here by Portageville. They've got one timeout left. And Taryn Irby is going to check in. Cindy and Jim Hover, my apologies, is tuning in. Jessica Newcomb is checking in, saying, let's go Tigers. So what do you think so far about this game? It has lived up to the hype. Remember, still 6 minutes to go. A lot can still happen.
Absolutely. You know, so far the quarter, in my opinion, belongs to Jade Crosswhite. 6 points and a steal and an assist here in a little over a minute and a half. I mean, that's playing some really high-level basketball. But it is by no means over. You know, I know Coach Fowler called a very good timeout, get everybody settled, get them back in, kind of doing what they were doing to build that 5-point lead earlier in the half.
In the fourth quarter, Neelyville has outscored Portageville 10-1 so far in this quarter.
That is, and that's the lead we have right now, right?
Yep, 10 points.
10 points. So
But
that's off to Neelyville.
Here's the deal. In this game, what we are seeing right now is this is the same intensity that we saw back in the first quarter when they got out to a 9-point lead.
Yes.
Right now it's 10.
Yep.
Let us know what team you're going for right now. Lady Tiger fans, let's hear you. Going to be out of bounds.
You know, something else that I noticed is, you know, Neelyville's bench has been into this game the entire time. They're up hollering, cheering for their teammates. It's good to see, you know, and the kids on the floor feed off that energy.
They sure do. And now Greenville outside the Stone from the free throw line.
Oh,
good call.
Yep,
it
was.
Good call.
Slid
it's
under.
It's going to be on Prosner, I believe. It's going to be her third personal foul.
Looks like Couch is coming back in.
Brandon Cisco says that Coach Walk definitely has a face for radio.
You know, I've heard that a lot. If I had a nickel for every time I've heard that.
Free throw presented by First Choice Insurance, up and good. Prosner with 3 personal fouls. Ed Harris is watching. This might be the farthest, all the way from Everett, Washington.
That's
long pretty far.
Ways away.
I would say that's what? How many hours away would that be? 30, 33, 34? Good job there by Alexis Shepard at knocking it out of bounds.
Frankie, I'd say every bit of it.
I've been out to Medford, Oregon before. That's the longest trip I've ever been on, was Medford, Oregon, and that was 33 hours. So I would bet money it's more than 33 hours away.
That's a haul. Oh, Crosswhite's open on the back. They didn't get it to her.
So now Alexis Shepard in the corner outside to Couch. Couch now, long pass, dangerous pass to Jade Crosswhite. Back out to Couch for 3. This one off the mark, it's no good. It's going to go out of bounds.
Back to Portageville.
This game is far from over.
No, that's right.
We're not going to close the lights off in here just yet.
Good, that's a tough catch right there.
Yes, it was. Janiyah Smith, double
playing
team.
Through that trap. Look at that.
Great
that's
way.
Strength.
Body hit the floor. Taryn Irby hits a 3. This one's going to be short. Good job by Gloria Farmer. Still no go. And now Jade Crosswhite. Yes, sir. She's got 15 points. Linda Lush is tuning in from Piedmont. She says,
that's not quite 33 hours away, Frankie.
Not quite. Maybe if I bike it, maybe. Taryn Irby, 3-pointer, no good.
Another rebound. Oh, missed her on the run out.
Parker Ernst now gives it to Shepard, and now back to Dobbins. Dobbins takes a long shot, or a short shot there. It's no good near the elbow, rebounded by Irby. Laney Stone now dropped it for a moment. Couch goes in, and she's going to draw the contact.
Just
good job.
A step late on that, and ended up picking up the foul.
Can I just say one thing about Addison Couch here? You can tell she's not feeling well.
Yes.
She's not fit well the whole game.
Right.
But she's out there giving it 1,000%.
Absolutely.
And that's all you can ask for.
Yes.
Timeout called by Neelyville. It is a 30-second timeout, 3 timeouts left. It is a Stan Bader Wood Trust timeout. And right now in Southeast Missouri, there's the crud going around like wildfire. Let's be honest with each other. But for these kids to come out here, and you can tell by both teams, and we'll let Tim kind of look at both teams, they've got their hands on their knees, been a very, very physical ball game, but they're not going to quit with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 4:52, they're not going to quit.
No.
And it is a 9-point game. I make that 11-point ball game right now for Neelyville. But I promise you, the way Portageville is going to come out the next 4 minutes, it'll be like they're down by 5. They're going to play with some
right.
intensity.
I would say they've got one more run, maybe 2 in them, and they're gonna give it all they got and see where the chips fall.
Did we tell you yet what's on the line? Who are they going to face on Thursday is the question. Or not a question, but another steal. Prince back in the ball game, making herself known right away. Parker Ernst, no good. Somehow.
Good kick out. Cross white, another one. Nope. Little flat.
And here comes Greenwell. Goes, oh, it's
Wow.
blocked
What a
by
block.
Cross White.
What a block.
Tell you what, these two teams right now.
Oh, good
job.
post feed kick.
Dobbins thought about taking a 3. The
Floater.
running floater is good. And that doesn't happen without the help of Parker
That's exactly
Ernst.
right.
She blocked out and created space. Biggest point spread of the night for Neelyville. 13, Portageville. Undefeated right now, they're 8-0. Parker Ernst again, another block. She ran right into a brick wall in Parker Ernst. Couch goes up and no good on the shot. Woo!
What a play by Parker Ernst. Gets the block, pushes it out, takes 2 dribbles with a defender on her back, and then makes a one-handed outlet pass.
I'm telling you,
to
this
Couch
is
for
a
the
game.
foul. Yeah.
Gloria Farmer with the second foul of the game for her. Couch now, first choice insurance free throw is no good. And now Jade Crosswhite, she will come out. Alexis Shepard is in. Farmer takes a seat, as does Janiyah Smith, Lily Priggle, Jayla Weddington, both back in the ball game. Couch, a second free throw coming up. It is up and it is good. Oh, they're going to wave it off.
No,
Lane violation. Yep.
You know, I'll tell you, the Neelyville's up 13, but there's plenty of time left for Portageville
Sure,
to get back in
absolutely.
this game, 100%.
And you'll hear me get excited for both teams. I don't want this game to end.
No.
Well, I do when I run out of green drink. Then it's time to call out.
Oh,
Laney
almost
Stone
the backcourt.
running floater is no good. Too strong. Taryn Irby, though, with a big rebound. Going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Portageville. I was looking to my right, and I was watching Crosswhite on the bench. And let me tell you, she's exhausted. She is exerted a lot of energy. Good job there by Jayla Weddington to draw the contact, knowing she wasn't going to make the shot, but she got the contact. The clock stops. It gives time to rest a little bit.
That was a good call by Coach Fowler, too. That they had some success with that double stacked in the middle of the paint earlier and went back to it and was able to draw the foul.
That free throw presented by First Choice Insurance. Also, that foul is on Laney Dobbins, and that's number 4. So her and Elena Prince each with 4. Second one is up. It's no good. Parker Ernst again with another rebound. Dobbins down, shoot, and no good. And the rebound by Alexis Shepard, I believe.
Yep.
And she will draw the contact. Foul coming up on Jayla Weddington. Correction, Laney Stone on the foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Alexis Shepard, presented by First Choice Insurance. Knocks down the first one. 3:33 to go here in the ball game. Second one upcoming. Is it possible to see a Doniphan Neelyville semifinal matchup?
It's looking like it more and more all the time, but you know, the way Portageville shoots the ball, 3 or 4 trips,
this
they'll
game
be
is
right
not
back
over.
in it.
It's 14 points. Greenwell, her shot is no good, but a rebound by Laney Stone. Long three-pointer by Irby is no good, and it's going to be a foul coming up. It's going to be against Portageville. And now we're going to see Crosswhite back in the ballgame, as is Laney Dobbins.
Not sure what the call was on that. Frankie, did the ball hit the strap?
I guess so. I thought there was a foul that was called. Prostner is going to take a seat as well. So I guess they're going to call it out of bounds. I thought it was a foul.
Yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't. Oh, good play.
Parker Ernst once again to Dobbins. Dobbins goes up, counted, and the bucket. Let me tell you something. Neelyville's in good shape to win this ball game, but it did not come at a price. A lot of energy was exerted here tonight for Neelyville.
I'll tell you, no one was more excited for that layup by Dobbins than Coach Dobbins.
Yes.
The old fist pump at the top row of the bleachers over there.
So now Lanny Dobbins, that is, she's got double figures as well. 4 Lady Tigers in double figures here tonight. That one rims out no good.
Look at him.
By Prince with the rebound, you betcha. She's got 5. And she has spent the majority of the night in foul trouble.
That says a lot for her, still being aggressive on a free throw, tipping it up, keeping it alive, and knocking down the...
Lanny Stone for 3, it's no good. Irby's shot, no good. Rebound by Elena Prince. Cross-white kind of smiles, and she's jogging back to the other side. Shepard with a 2. She knocks it down, and she fist pumps.
And getting after it.
Cross-white nearly had another steal. Amanda Wolfram is tuning in. And let's go Lady Tigers. Lots of folks tuning in tonight.
Yeah, that's one thing about Neelyville. They have a very good crowd. They travel well. The community is behind their program 100%.
Make sure and share this video feed for us on social media. My goodness, what a game. 2:35 and counting, and we've got a whistle and it's going to be a foul against Portageville. Or is it going to be?
Against Portageville, I guess. I guess maybe she pushed off a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to call that one on Janiyah Smith. Janiyah Smith with the foul. So right now here in the ball game, Tigers have 16 turnovers. Portageville's got 18 turnovers. Very good ball game. Tell you what, Neelyville may run out of water over there. I see all the players with water in their hands. They've exerted a lot of energy here tonight. And just think, we still have, you won't be here tomorrow, but we still have a great game tomorrow night. 2 great games, in fact. You've got Twin Rivers and East Carter.
That will be a good game.
And then you've got, which I think is going to be like this game, at Kennett and Dexter. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yep. I think 2 good games.
Couch, offensive foul. She lowered the shoulder.
Good play there by Irby. Stick her nose in there and absorb the contact.
2 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Coach Hale subbing offense for defense.
They got any players down there to take our spots to give us a little breather as well?
You know, Frankie, I don't know.
And, a turnover there by Irby and Portageville, number 19. And now we're going to see, once again, the offense for defense coming back. It's going to be offense this time. Parker Ernst, 13 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 block shots in this game.
Smart decision. Pull it out. Burn some clock. You don't have a layup.
Couch wanted to take that shot.
She did.
You can read her body language. You're welcome, Jason. Thank you for tuning in. Moving screen, yep. Going to go against. It's going to be on Parker Ernst. It's her 4th. And now we're going to see Shepard and Prosner back in the ball game. Couch will take a seat, as will Dobbins. I don't think, and I'm trying to go back, I can tell you for sure, but I do not believe in this entire ball game yet. No, I'm correct. Parker Ernst has yet to have a breather in this ball game. She has been out there start to finish.
It's good.
Builds character, right?
It does. I don't know that I would take her out.
Prosner make that Shepard with a foul. Greenville at the free throw line, 17 points. Misses the first one, presented by First Choice Insurance. And now here is the substitutions again coming back in. Talk about this team from Neelyville. Jade Cross-White, 15 points, 13 by Addison Couch, 13. Another rebound there by Ernst. She's got 14 rebounds now. You talk about scoring, and there's a lot of different scores on this floor tonight, no doubt. But if you're talking about a player of the game, you can't not put in Parker Ernst into the conversation.
Oh, I agree. And her and Cross-White both have had really, really good games, as well as Couch, and not necessarily from maybe production, but just going out there. You know she's sick. She's competing.
She is. And I stand corrected. Parker Ernst has 6 blocks in the game, not 5.
Yeah.
She may correct me tomorrow on that. It's 6. I know her mom and dad's in the crowd. It's been a great game all the way around. A great battle here tonight to move on to take on Doniphan coming up on Thursday night.
Yeah, that's quite the prize, isn't it?
It is.
Win this game to get the right to go play Doniphan.
You know, this time last year, remember, these tournaments were done in about 4 days.
Yes.
So they'd be playing tomorrow night. But we got a little bit of a break, so they get a day off to rest.
Yeah.
And that really, I'm not sure who that favors. If that favors Doniphan more so to get their players back, or if it's going to favor Neelyville.
You would think just the depth of Doniphan, it's got to give Neelyville some help, kind of let their kids get healed up. And, well, you know, in Doniphan, too, they got some kids that are out battling sickness, and give everybody a chance to maybe eat a little chicken noodle soup, take some vitamin C, and get healthy.
Absolutely. So now it's 65-45, 13 seconds. Neelyville is going to walk away with a big win, but it was a hard-fought game.
Absolutely.
And make no mistake about it, hats off to Coach Kelly Fowler. I know it's not the result she wants, but Neelyville has just moved in to the semifinals coming up on Thursday, and that should be a great ball game. 6 p.m. Are you kidding me? Doniphan, Neelyville. It's round 1,000.
Yes, exactly right. It never fails. You know, they are, seems like they are destined to just run into each other all the time.
So what's your plans on Thursday?
On Thursday.
You got a game?
I do not.
You do have a game. You've got 3 games.
3 games?
3 games if you smell what I'm cooking.
I get you, Frankie.
4:30, 6, and 7:30.
Hey, I'll leave it up to the viewers. If they want to have me back.
If you want Coach Walk back, give us in the chat right now. Let us know your thoughts. We're going to come right back with our player or players of the game when we come back live, presented by Senator Jason Bean. All right, so we are back here live on our post game, and we're going to go down courtside, and we're going to do our players of the game. There's a lot of them to choose from here tonight. I'm going to walk down. You got me, Tim? We good? You good? Okay. First and foremost, Coach, we get you first. Coach, what a win here tonight. Walk us through the game here. I know the players are a little under the weather. You guys got down in the second half but never gave up. Walk us through the game.
Yeah, we got the sickness just like every other school. We're just trying to fight through it. I had some underclassmen come in and give us a little boost, and they fed off of that, and we got the win.
Absolutely. So in halftime, what was the adjustments you guys were able to make to come back out second half and have a great ball game?
Well, our outside shots weren't making it, so we was just trying to go the hole, and then finally we got some outside shots to fall, and that helped us out.
1 day to rest before Thursday. How big is that having the day off?
well, we're going to try to get some medicine in us and get well.
All right, Coach, go B. Sorry, I know you guys are under the weather, so we'll sum it up here. Laney, talk about this win here today. You guys would not give up. This was a great ball game for all you guys.
It's a big win. You know, Portageville, they came out and I would say for the rest of us, they surprised us a little bit. They played a tough game, a tough defense, and it really was about at the end, you know, it made all them 5 and 60s in practice worth it. We come together, we work hard together, and we get it done. So.
What did the coach say at halftime to kind of turn the game around second half?
She said, you know, she knows that we know what we're doing. We know how to take care of the ball, and it's our turnovers that were catching us in that first half that kind of got us behind. And she said, do what you're supposed to do, take care of the ball, and every time you turn the ball over, every time you make a mistake, get the ball back and hide that mistake. She said you should not know when we make a mistake because we get it back.
So how big is having to stay off coming up tomorrow?
What'd you say?
How big is it having a day off tomorrow?
It's pretty big, you know. We'll obviously be in the gym per usual. We got to get ready for Doniphan, but I think having that we have a half day of school tomorrow, getting a little Christmas break going, I think everybody will be in good spirits and get to have some rest after school to go to sleep.
Do you have enough trash cans in the gym?
Yes, plenty. For some reason, I really need them, but I can't use them.
Well, congratulations. Great job tonight. We'll get them on Thursday.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, get over here, Jade. What a great game you had as well. Let's talk about you. You never gave up, and your shot was with you all night long. It was about the rebounding. I don't have my stats in front of me, but walk us through the mindset here tonight.
Well, at first, I'm just really nervous. Like, it takes me a second to get going in the game and got to find my shot, and I'm glad it was with me second half. I just got to thank my teammates because they're hyping me up and makes my shot go in.
First quarter, you guys come out you guys led by 9, and then Portageville came back, and then you guys made some adjustments. What was it like to make those adjustments? And then when you guys got up, it's like the first quarter all over again. You guys were tired, but somehow was able to dig down deep and come out with a big win.
We know that if we don't come together and practice and stuff, Coach is always making us come together, and we just know that she'll be mad if we don't. So
you had a lot of fans on social media, so look in that camera, and what do you want to say to them?
I want to thank my mom and dad for being here, and my Aunt Lori. They're always here, and I love them to death.
Go get a good day's rest, and we'll see you on Thursday.
I hope so. Thank you.
All right, Addison, get over here. You may very well have the play of the game, and it's not on the court, it's what you did off the court. Everybody got a chance to see it, and you just would not give up.
Yeah.
You don't know the word quit, do you?
No, not really. We've all been feeling a lot under the weather, and it feels really easy to give up when you are so tired and you're so fatigued from being sick and having practice every day.
So knowing that you guys were able to dig down,
Yeah.
what is it about this team that the word quit is not in your vocabulary?
It's this team, really. It's Coach Hale and my teammates. I wouldn't want to be on the court working hard with anybody else.
So tomorrow, the day off, and then coming up on Thursday, how raucous will it be? Another matchup, Neelyville and Doniphan. Your first thoughts?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, and we're going to have to give it our all, but I have confidence in us.
Well, congratulations. Go enjoy the win, Addison. You deserve it.
Thank you.
All right, Parker, get over here. And I stand corrected. You're 6'1", not 6 foot. My bad. 6 blocks on the evening, 13 points, 14 rebounds. Once again, you were down there doing your thing. Walk us through the game.
What? Walk the game? There's not much to it. Just got to keep on moving on no matter what.
So when the team was under the weather and you could see it all game long, what did Coach Hale tell you guys to kind of give you guys extra charisma, extra motivation to get this win tonight?
Coach Hale told us to suck it up because we got a game to play, and she knows that we have it in us even if we are sick. So.
Was there ever a time in this game where you guys thought, you know what, tonight may not be your night, or did you guys always have that mindset was somehow, some way we're going to find a win?
Never. I told you Neelyville people are crazy. We stay going.
You did say that for sure. So walk us through the day off tomorrow. And then I can't imagine even saying this, but a semifinal game coming up on Thursday. Doniphan, you guys, Neelyville, you guys know each other so well. Walk us through that game on Thursday.
We definitely got to play with less turnovers than we did tonight because they'll take advantage of that. But we're ready for it. nothing to worry about.
Same thing I told Jade. A lot of folks on social media, they were inspired by your rebounding, by your shooting. Look in that camera, mom, dad, anybody else you want to talk to, now's the time.
Want to thank Carol Dollins. You probably see her a lot on there. Mom and dad. You can probably hear my dad down here 24/7. Mom during halftime. All of them, what keeps me going through this.
Congratulations. Great win today. Go rest up and looking for a great game coming up on Thursday.
Thank you.
All right, Parker Ernst here joining us live with our post game. Great kids all the way around. Great ball game all the way around. We'll come back in just a moment and wrap it up. Back to you, Tim. All right, what a game here tonight. Final score, Neelyville gets it done. And let me tell you, those kids, man, they battled on both sides. Neelyville, Portageville, first and foremost, congratulations to Portageville. What a ball game they had here tonight. Tim, we can bring it back up here full screen, and we'll wrap this thing up and get out of here for the night. And I'll tell you what, this is why we do what we do. I know the kids are under the weather. I know they're not feeling well. There was no way that I was going to give up an opportunity to go down, whether it was Portageville, whether it was Neelyville. This was a game, and it took a long time to get separation. Coming up on Thursday, semifinals, very well possible we could be seeing another game like this one where it's going to go back and forth. Both teams have been under the weather. They're going to have one day to get better and to get to 100%, if that's possible, coming up on Thursday. Real quick, the overall stats here tonight. Portageville shot the ball 26%. They were 14 out of 54, 3 out of 15 from behind the arc. They were 14 of 23 on the free throw line, 19 turnovers, 32 rebounds. Portageville, they were led in scoring by Aubrey Greenwell, 19 points on the night, 8 rebounds, and then from there, the scoring at 7 by Jayla Weddington, 7 by Lanny Stone, 4 by Taryn Irby. That was a difference maker right there. Also 2 points by Lily Priggle, as well as 3 points by Gloria Farmer, and that is the scoring there. For Neelyville, meanwhile, they shot the ball 41%, just 9 free throw attempts. They were 6 out of 9 at 5 of 13 from behind the arc. 45 rebounds. No, 45 rebounds. There's my math. 45 rebounds all in all, 18 offensive rebounds, 17 assists, 19 turnovers, and 13 steals. The Lady Tigers here tonight, they had some huge scores here. Jade Crosswhite, 17 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Also here tonight, 13 points by Addison Couch, also 10 rebounds, a double-double for her, also 3 assists, 13 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 blocks by Parker Ernst, and then from there 10 points by Lanny Dobbins at 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and then you go to some of the other scores here tonight. 5 points by Alana Prince, also 4 rebounds as well, and 4 points off the bench by Alexis Shepard, 3 by McKinley Day. So that is your scoring. Neelyville gets it done by 20. They go on to win 65-45. Our next broadcast coming up tomorrow, we've got 3 big games on the docket. Coming up at 4:30, it is another consolation quarterfinal. It'll be Hayti and Malden, and then 6 p.m. That game, by the way, at 4:30. At 6 p.m., it is East Carter and Twin Rivers, and then 7:30, it'll be Kennett and Dexter, and you'll be able to catch all of those games live exclusively right here on YouTube and on Facebook. Let's say once again, thank you again to all of our sponsors,
making all this possible. Without them, we could not be here tonight. Southern Care and Comfort, also Senator Jason Bean, First Choice Insurance, also being brought to you by Stan Bader Wood Trust, the Scott Law Group LLC, Barker's Towing and Automotive, J.W. Walker & Sons Recycling, also Fox Agency, Baker Implement, Russians Towing, State Representative Hardy Billington, Liberty Utilities, also being brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Bluff Barbershop, Christian Automotive and Tire, Butler County Sheriff Mark Dobbs, Country Road Market, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, also being brought to you by Rice Trailers, First Midwest Bank, and Hester Trucking. Thank you again to Coach Nathan Walk joining us inside the booth here today. We're going to see him again coming up on Thursday. For Tim Hicks, who did a phenomenal job yet again like he always does, I'm Frankie Castile. We're saying so long tonight from Twin Rivers here in Brosley, Missouri. We're back on tomorrow for the next round of the 26th Annual Lady Royals Christmas Classic Tournament. It is presented by Southern Care and Comfort. Good night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.